How's my cam? Does my cam need leveling? Hey. Sometimes the camera goes in choppy, so you need to get extra tape. It's not choppy, it's unlevel. Are we live? No, that's for football. Somebody comes up here and gets. You know who Hank is? No. We'll meet him maybe. Is he a football dude? Got it.
Every one of them is giving up and giving in down in this house of mine. Nothing ever comes without a consequence, of cost coming with the stars align. We'll have a step in, will it save us from a sin winning? 'Cause this house of mine stands strong. That's the price you pay. Leave behind your heart and cast away. Just another product of today. Rather be the hunter than the prey. And you're standing on the edge, face up, 'cause you're a natural. I get it. You gotta be so cold to make it in this world. Yeah, you're a natural. Living your life. You gotta be so cold. Yeah, you're a natural. Listen. Let me see the light in the dark trees shadowing. What's happening?
Good evening, and welcome to the 2019 Heritage Hall Homecoming Coronation. Our first candidate for Homecoming Queen tonight is Cameron Fulkerson. She is the daughter of Sean and Cindy Fulkerson and has one sister, Jordan. Cameron has attended Heritage Hall for 8 years, where she has served as peer leader, pep club president, and student council vice president. She is also the president of the Spanish Club and was a junior class officer. Cameron is also active in Model UN and the Hot Chocolate Club and has appeared on the headmaster's list all 4 years of high school. She is a member of the Spanish Honor Society and Nu Alpha Theta. Cameron is a 4A cheer state runner-up, NCAA national runner-up, and competed on the varsity cheer and track teams. Cameron serves on the Citizens Caring for Children Team Board and the Special Care Team Board and has volunteered at Infants in Crisis, Adopt a Grandparent, Crossing Community Church, Western Village, the Food Bank, and the Norman Food and Shelter. She is a lower school mentor and received the Presidential Service Award. Cameron enjoys baking, spin class, spending time with her family, reading quotes, and traveling. She is considering the University of Georgia, UT, SMU, USC, OU, or UCLA after graduating and plans to major in business or pre-law. She aspires to be successful and happy. Cameron's escort this evening is Homecoming King nominee Lewis Philip Smitherman. Philip is the son of Carla and Don Smitherman and the grandson of Mr. and Mrs. Lewis Smitherman and Dr. and Mrs. Philip Roberson. He has one sister, Lauren, and has attended Heritage Hall for 6 years. Philip is a peer leader, diversity club president, and a Boys and Girls Club representative. He is also a member of the National Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, and has appeared on the Headmaster Honor Roll. Philip was a starter and football state champion in 2017 and 2018, and a starter and basketball champ in 2018. He was a state track champion in 2016 and a member of the Buddy Hield basketball AAU team. In 2017, Philip received the 2017 Heritage Hall Most Improved Award in football in 2018 Outstanding Defensive Back. He was nominated to the top 30 high school football players in the state by the Daily Oklahoman in 2019. Philip is a member of Jack and Jill America. He enjoys reading, playing chess, swimming, fishing with his dad, and watching movies or shows with his friends. He plans to have a great senior year and win state in football and basketball. Philip will attend Harvard University to major in economics. One day he intends to own a business and start a nonprofit for inner city students with a focus on providing them with role models. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Cameron Fulkerson and Mr. Philip Smitherman. Our next candidate is Mary Kate Magnus. She is the daughter of Stephen and Ashley Magnus and has one brother, Caleb. Mary Kate is a Heritage Hall lifer. Mary Kate is the senior class president, French club president, and president of Adopt a Grandparent. She is a member of Mu Alpha Theta, French Honor Society, the National Honor Society, and has appeared on the headmaster's list for 6 semesters. Mary Kate is a Mercy Hospital summer volunteer and received the Alliance Française Fellowship. She plays for the Oklahoma Energy DA soccer team. Mary Kate enjoys playing soccer, tubing with her brother, playing yellow car, and watching cooking shows. She plans to play soccer for the University of Oklahoma and will attend the Honors College. Mary Kate's escort this evening is Homecoming King nominee Brink Franklin Hall. Brink is the son of Ward and Laurel Hall and has one sister, Arden. He has attended Heritage Hall since 6th grade. Brink is a member of the cross-country, basketball, and track teams. He is an active participant in K-Life and has traveled on mission trips to Belize and Alaska. He has also appeared on the honor roll and is a member of the French Club. Brink's hobbies include hunting, fishing, watching OU games, watching the Dallas Cowboys on Sundays with his dad, hanging out with friends, watching hilarious YouTube videos, and jamming out to country music. He plans to attend the University of Oklahoma and major in psychology. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Mary Kate Magnus and Mr. Brink Hall. Our third homecoming queen candidate is Katie Tabby Ross. She is the daughter of Jack and Karen Ross and has one brother, Jack. She has attended Heritage Hall for 4 years. Katie is the president of the Hot Chocolate Charity Club and president of the Cleats for Kids Teen Board. She is also a member of the Spanish Club, Model UN, Pep Club, PAC, and Charger Vision. She is a challenge artist and has appeared on the headmaster's list. She is a member of Mu Alpha Theta and the National Honor Society. Katie is also a 4-year varsity soccer player. Katie's hobbies include going to get ice cream with her friends, making TikToks, flexing, and yoga. She wants to give a shout out to Dr. Hamill, Dr. Schaefer, and Mrs. Lucaszak. She will attend college but is undecided as to where at the moment. Katie's escort this evening is Homecoming King nominee James Edward Brooks Cook II. Eddie is the son of Jeb and Sarah Cook and has 2 siblings, Henry and Catherine. Eddie is a Heritage Hall lifer. He is a peer leader and is a member of the Art Club, French Club, Hot Chocolate Club, and Model UN. Eddie has also served as Teen Board President for 2 years at Citizens Caring for Children. Eddie's hobbies include hanging out with his friends and family, going to OU football and St. Louis Cardinals games, spending time at Grand Lake, playing golf and basketball, fishing, and going to the mountains. He plans to attend the University of Oklahoma and major in business. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Katie Ross and Mr. Eddie Cook. Our next homecoming queen candidate this evening is Drew Elizabeth Taylor. She is the daughter of Craig and Shelley Taylor and has 2 siblings, Preston and Caden. Drew has attended Heritage Hall for 8 years. Drew has served on student council for 4 years, is pep club secretary, a Spanish club member, and a peer leader. She is also a member of the National Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, National Spanish Honor Society, and an AP scholar. Drew has appeared on the headmaster's list every year and is a challenge scholar. She is a 3-time state cheer runner-up and a co-captain of the varsity competitive cheer squad. Drew serves on the Fields and Futures Team Board, the Special Care Team Board, the Infants in Crisis Team Board, the Citizens Caring for Children Team Board, and the Cleats for Kids Team Board. She has received the Presidential Volunteer Service Award 3 times. Drew enjoys cheering at football games, hanging out with friends, and spending time with her family. She plans to attend the University of Oklahoma to study medicine or law. Drew's escort this evening is Homecoming King nominee Max Franklin Bates. He is the son of Carrie and Teresa Bates and has 1 sister, Madison. Max has attended Heritage Hall for 8 years. He is the student council president, a peer leader, and achieved the rank of Eagle Scout in 2017. Max is a member of the National Honor Society, the Don Quixote Spanish Honor Society, the Mu Alpha Theta Honor Society, and is a Headmaster's List Award recipient. Max has performed over 500 hours of community service during his high school career and has been awarded the Bronze and Gold President's Award for volunteer service. Max serves on the Citizens Caring for Children Executive Team Board and has played varsity football for 4 years. Max's hobbies include hanging out with friends, watching Netflix, and playing football. He hopes to attend either Wake Forest University or Southern Methodist University and plans to major in finance or marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Drew Taylor and Mr. Max Bates. Our final homecoming queen nominee tonight is Jeshi Candy Yuen. She is the daughter of Kevin Yuen and Camila Key. Her host parents are Josh Michael Newland and Amy Ruth Newland. Her host siblings are Faith, Melody, and Katie. Candy has attended Heritage Hall for 2 years. She is a member of the National Honor Society and Mu Alpha Theta and is a Model UN Club member. Candy is also a member of the Heritage Hall Choir and involved in the performing arts. She is part of the Hall dance team and is a member of the Spirit Cheer Squad and varsity cross country. She serves as a Positive Tomorrow's team board member and is an Apex Dance Studio Company participant. Candy's love for dance and all things Broadway. She plans to earn a master's degree in business and major in dance. She dreams of having her own dance company and hopes to one day perform in a Broadway show. Candy's escort this evening is Homecoming King nominee Jagger Creed Nico Abels. He is the son of Gary Himes and Tanya Scaramucci and has 2 siblings, Liberty and Justice. Jagger has attended Heritage Hall for 10 years. He is a member of PAC and the Hot Chocolate Club and has appeared on Honor Roll 3 times. Jagger is a 2-time state football champion and has played on the varsity soccer team for 3 years. He was Newcomer of the Year in soccer. Jagger serves as a volunteer at the food bank and the Special Care Prom. He has traveled to Belize and Alaska on mission trips. Jagger enjoys hanging out with friends, going to K-Life, listening to his jams, playing video games, and hanging out with his family. He plans to attend either the University of Oklahoma, Oklahoma State University, or the University of Kansas and intends to major in business. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Candy Yuen and Mr. Jagger Abels. Our crown, flower, banner and sash bearers this evening are Mr. Jack Arrett, Miss Evie Gillum, Miss Isabel Sack, and Mr. Christian Williams. Jack is the son of Dave and Lucy Arrett and has a 2-year-old baby brother, Bixby. Jack plays flag football, soccer, and baseball. He loves playing with his little brother, building with Tinker toys, and riding his bike. Jack plans to be a zookeeper when he grows up. Evie is the daughter of Kyle and Elizabeth Gillum and has one sister, Greta. She plays soccer and t-ball, dances ballet, and is a member of the Coach X fan club. She enjoys brushing her hair, dancing to Taylor Swift, swimming, coloring, playing dress-up, taking care of her sister, and watching Charger Vision on a Friday night. Her future ambitions include becoming a veterinarian, living in an apartment with her dad, Coach Kyle Gillum, having 100 dogs, and being a princess chef. Isabel is the daughter of Eric Sack, Alexis Mathis, and Nick Bergevin, and has one sibling, Julian. She is a student at OKC Ballet. Isabel enjoys swimming, painting, spending time with friends, and watching tennis. She hopes to play tennis someday. When she grows up, Isabel wants to be a veterinarian, a cheerleader, a princess, a ballerina, and maybe work at Starbucks in her spare time. Christian is the son of Tyler and Noelle Shambor Williams and has one sibling, Cameron. He plays soccer, football, and golf. He loves Legos, Hot Wheels, and anything to do with sports. Christian also enjoys golfing, building forts, and hanging out with friends. Someday, he wants to be a doctor with stitches. Please join me in giving a round of applause for the 2019 Homecoming Corps. A special thanks to Student Council for organizing Homecoming Week and Joe Cooper Auto for allowing us the use of these beautiful cars for the ceremony. And now, I am proud to present your 2019 Homecoming King, Philip Smitherman. And your 2019 Homecoming Queen, Candy Yuen.
my picks. I literally said Philip or Candy or Drew and Max. Those are my 2 picks, like for duos. So I got one right. I know, but I also said Drew and Max. So I mean, I said 2 picks. No, I said, remember I originally said, I bet it's either going to be Drew or Max that wins or Candy.
Thank you all for coming to Heritage Hall's 2019 Homecoming Coronation.
Welcome to Potbury Memorial Field. I am Mark Brown here with Rick Stevenson.
Good evening.
And, we are here for the Heritage Hall charging the John Marshall Bears tonight. It's going to be quite the battle in 3A as both teams are undefeated.
That's right. Number 6, John Marshall. Number 1, Heritage Hall. So it's homecoming.
It is. It's homecoming. Congratulations, homecoming king and queen. That's going to be Philip Smitherman and Candy Nguyen. That's awesome.
Yes.
Congratulations to them.
Always fun.
You know what that's like, Rick.
Yeah. Well, I don't personally.
Well,
but
your
yes.
children.
Yes. Good for them. No, but we should have a really good game tonight. I know the John Marshall got us 2 years ago. We got them back last year. And, we should see a lot of stud players tonight, Mark.
Yeah, a lot of good athletes on the field. John Marshall is always full of them, and tonight is no exception. They got some real playmakers on offense for sure. There's the Heritage Hall team captains. That's going to lead me right into our Fuzzies feature player of the game, Hardy Bowers, number 11, right there walking on the field.
All right, Hardy.
We know a lot about Hardy, Rick. We've known him for a long time.
That's right, and we see him on the field a lot, making plays a lot. We call his name a lot.
Well, tell me everything you know about Hardy Bowers.
Maybe
I shouldn't say that.
Football-wise.
Everything on the football field.
All
yes,
right. Well, the coaches love Hardy because we saw that even in Little League. He's not afraid to stick his nose in there. He's a really hard worker, hard player, does a great job. He's the team's leading tackler, I believe he was last year as well. He had 152 last year, so far 29, and that includes a rain-shortened game where it didn't count, so he actually has over 30 tackles. He's heady. The coaches say he may not be the most athletic on the field, but I'm not going to say that. But I
would never say that.
He studies his game prep, and he takes good angles. He knows what's going on.
Well, and like you said, he is not afraid of the physical action that goes on the football field. He is very physical on defense and plays fullback on offense. If that tells you he's not afraid of the contact.
Exactly.
He's been a very good player on this team for many years and started the last 2 years and played very, very well.
I would say with he and Connor Keith back there, and now added A.J. Searles, it's a great linebacking core, no doubt. And then you add some of the other guys, especially Landon Lahodney and some other, really good defense. But Hardy's the key.
Yep. As we mentioned, both teams undefeated. Heritage Hall 3-0, John Marshall 4-0. As Heritage Hall didn't get that game in Davis due to the weather, but it's going to be a great game. It's as my son says, it's basically for the district championship, although that is not official.
Yeah.
But both teams very
Whoever
good.
gets it has the head start on winning the championship.
The inside track. Well, let's go through the Mercedes-Benz Oklahoma City keys to the game as we've just got a few minutes before the game starts. First of all, we want to beat down the Bears early. We don't want to give them any momentum.
That's right. We've said that before. Start hot.
Yep. They've been good at that all year.
Yeah, I don't think John Marshall, they're a better team in the lead than they are from coming from behind.
Yep, stay poised. Definitely don't throw any punches, but roll with the punches.
That's right.
They say because it's a very physical game. It's as important to John Marshall as it is Heritage Hall, and so both teams are going to be ready.
And I think the coach is saying that. That's been around for 30 years. That was a big Rod Warner saying, is stay poised.
Stay poised. Shut down the inside zone. They have a great running game. They've got Bryce Stevens will run it sometimes. They got Darren Shaw and Eli and Morales, and they're great running backs for him. And it's just something they're going to have to shut down, and that's why Hardy and the linebacking crew is going to be very important tonight.
Absolutely. So we have, something else with Philip Smitherman we talked about. He was featured. He's not only our homecoming king,
of course,
one of the captains, but he had a nice feature with him on the on Fox 25 this week, talking about how he's going to Harvard and his preparation ready to go, and just that he's an all-around guy. He's also be a starter in basketball and runs track as well.
Yeah, very athletic, very academic if you're going to Harvard.
Yeah, you got to be.
He's the full package.
That's right.
And then just a little scouting report on John Marshall. They are not afraid to throw and run, but their running backs are, like I mentioned before, Darren Shaw and Elian Morales are part of that quick-hitting inside running game that they have perfected under the new coach, Aso Pogai.
Yeah, Aso Pogai, y'all may remember that name, OSU quarterback in the very early 2000s. Almost crushed OU's national championship dreams in 2000. One pass at the end, luckily, underthrown. So almost is key, yes.
And then they are not afraid of their to throw it, by the way. They've got some good wide receivers as well. They've got Bryce Stevens, who I mentioned a little bit earlier, and then Tim Stevens. Very good wide receivers for them.
Are they siblings?
I can't answer that. They are not of the same age. So
they're not the same size, so you wouldn't think they're twins, but that's true. One's a senior, one's a junior. Just noticed that. My bad. So yeah, it'll be good. Heritage Hall last year beat John Marshall by 7 at Taft Stadium. It was a tough game. That's where Connor Carey just carried the team.
Nice punt, sir.
He did. That was I think his real breakout game that night.
He had every game last season. It seemed like it, but yes, I agree.
Yeah, he was a man possessed, no problem. So he's now up playing at the
Air Force Academy.
Yep. I couldn't remember if it was Air Force or Navy for a second.
I talked to his dad not too long ago and said he is doing well up there, starting to get some action on special teams, even though he's a freshman. They will probably redshirt him, but he did get to play in a few games.
Interesting lineup here for kickoff.
And it's kicked straight down there.
Obviously, Gavin Freeman takes it.
He had put on a running display in the JV games, I can tell you that, and he gets out to the 40-yard line. So short kick, and Gavin Freeman
Let's look at
our 40.
Starting offense real quick.
Let's do it.
Well, we know Robert Imbro making another start. It looks like Jackson Job's in there. So we'll scratch that. Number 3. Peyton Ernest at running back along with Mason Georgia. Philip Smitherman, Joe Washington at the wideouts. Will Dunn tight end. And the big uglies, Melvin Swindle, William Jackson, Edwin Lauren, Amari Smith, and Gavin Wilson. And you see Melvin's back to his normal 76 tonight.
Very good. They're looking to throw right off the bat, and it's a screen over to the left side. That's
Colby
Lewis. He's got room to run. He's got the first down and more. He's still going at the 30, at the 20. Tripped her up right about the 20-yard line. Nice call against an aggressive defense.
Yeah, Javion Penny. I assume that's how he pronounces the name, but man, he showed some speed there.
Yeah, tight end linebacker, definitely trying to catch Colby Lewis, which is hard to do.
Yeah, he did a good job hunting him down.
But a nice gain on first down that gets the Chargers right about the 20 to 21-yard line, and they are on the move, sir.
Yeah, I don't think we had Mason Georgia written in there on the starting lineup, but I see him down there on crutches. So.
We had him as fullback.
There's Philip Smitherman.
Philip Smitherman going the other way. Takes it down to right about the 5 to 4-yard line. Nice run. Heritage Hall using a little misdirection against an aggressive defense.
Yeah, there's a nice run with Phillips there. I see Will Shepard's suited back up tonight, so that's good to see him
back from
off
injuries.
the IR.
Yeah, bringing on a whole new team there on
Yeah.
offense.
That's
Yeah.
interesting. We got River Faulkner coming in, Hardy Bowers,
Rivers been playing very well on some JV games as well.
Robert Imbro. So I assume this is going to be a running play with Hardy back there, probably going to lead the way, I would assume, for Robert Imbro.
Fuzzy's featured player, Hardy Bowers, in the backfield. Like I said, not afraid of fullback, not afraid to block somebody, and does. Robert Imbro trying to get in for the goal line, and he just stopped about the 1 yard line.
Yeah, maybe the 2, it looks like, where they're putting him.
He's going to be second in goal, and I think we're going to see a lot of that. And I think we should see a lot of that.
Yeah. Yeah, Jackson's back for, he's missed the last 2 games, and not a major injury, but just wanting to make sure he's feeling healthy for the stretch run, I guess you could say, the second half of the season. So no reason to have him in there on running plays when Robert is a real physical runner.
Hardy Bowers back there again, the same thing. He's looking for someone to block, and Robert Imbo trying to get in the end zone. Is he getting there? He does.
He did.
2 yard run for Robert Imbro is the first score of the game. I guess I'm going to have to cheat off your notes. Nice run by Robert Imbro, and then a good blocking from our Fuzzies featured player of the game, Hardy Bowers, leading the way.
Yeah, that's what we'd like to see. The Chargers just take the ball, get the opening kickoff, and drive it right down the field and score.
Yeah, 2 long plays.
Well, let's see here.
Then,
The Bears look like they jumped off sides. We'll see what how we're declining it, and we're going to still kick the extra point. Luke Butler back there.
He's had a good year.
Oh, yeah.
Hasn't missed yet, I think.
Hey, I didn't want to say anything.
Sorry, I'll wait till after before I mention that. The kick is up,
Looks like right through the middle.
It is good. No announcer jinx here.
That's right.
Luke Butler's still good on the season.
That's right. Good job by the Chargers driving it down. We did get the let you know our weather forecast tonight, again by Coulter Gasky. Thank you, Coulter. But it looks like 79 degrees at kickoff. Wind from about, it says 9 miles an hour from the east-southeast.
Feels like 10 to me. I'm going to say it.
There we go. Okay, 0% chance of rain. Feels like 83 degrees.
Humid.
Little humidity out there. So halftime, it's supposed to be about the same. Final whistle, it's supposed to drop about 5 degrees. And Mark, like I said, there was a chance of rain, chance of a cold front moving in. We didn't know if we'd be inside or out because this game is going to be on the radio as well.
Yeah.
Although radio, you don't get to see it. That's why you need to stay here. But Charger
Vision is where it's at. It's obvious. See Brian Brinkley over there getting a few highlights.
Yes, he is. Trying to get the good seats.
No, we have the good seats.
We have the best seats.
We've earned the best seats.
That's right.
All right, Luke Butler kick it off. Chargers first series takes it straight down the field in about 5 plays and finish it off with Robert Imbro in a 2-yard run. They trying to keep it away from the athletes, but it takes a good hop. Take it up by the 15-yard line.
Yeah, Phillip,
number 2, Bryce Stevens.
Speed, yeah.
And he gets tackled immediately at about the 22-yard line, trying to stretch that out. That's a smart kick from Luke Butler, and it takes a fortunate bounce for the Chargers.
Yeah, you're not going to get around Phillip Smitherman, our homecoming king.
He's fast.
Yeah, he is.
You heard it here first. All right, let's do right after this play, we'll run it over the Chargers
we can
starting
look at them.
offense.
They're not breaking or defense.
Yeah.
Let's check them out.
Sorry, starting defense. Give it to us.
That's right. On the line, you got Will Dunn, Melvin Swindle, and Jaden Williams. Linebackers, Connor Keith, Hardy Bowers, A.J. Searles. Star and Bandit are Landon Lahodney and Gavin Freeman. Corners, Peyton Ernest, Davis Duncan, and Phillip is our safety valve in the back.
1st and 10, ball at the 24-yard line. It's a quick handoff to 22, Elias Morales. And as he gets by one guy, gets by 2 guys, tackled after about a 12-yard gain. Nice run for the Bears.
Yeah. Davis Duncan got a hand on him at that left corner position, but we saw that they're going to have some speed.
Yeah, I mean, that's something we're going to have to shut down. This time they went outside as opposed to kind of cutting it underneath, but that was a nice run on their first play.
And actually, Jackson Jobe is in there starting on the defense tonight. I think he's in there instead of Gavin Freeman, it looks like.
Another handoff to Morales. He's finding an opening on the right side again. Gets about 5 to 6 yards on that run.
Yeah, that tackle there by Peyton Ernest. Good job, Peyton, not letting him get to the corner. Robert Imbro in there for Landon Lahodny.
It's going to bring up second and about 4. And Jalen Shell's the quarterback. And then, like I said, we've got a good receiving core. And then so far Morales is doing the running, and
yeah,
looks
like
pretty good.
They may stick with the run until we stop him.
And another handoff again to Morales. He's trying to cut to the outside. That's cut off, and he cuts it back up, and the Chargers are there. Only gets about 2 on that run. It's going to bring up third down.
Yeah, you can tell he's shifty. Again, Peyton Ernest on second tackle in a row there. Melvin Swindo, Landon Lahodny come back in for Amari Smith and Jackson Jobe.
And that was a good job of the defense forcing him to come back in. We're
Absolutely.
more Chargers.
Yeah, he made a nice move in the backfield. Looked like we were going to have him for a loss.
3rd and 2. And they're just pounding the run game, as we mentioned. Let's see what they do here to try to pick up that first down.
You see the pink outline Charger in the middle of the field. There's in the pink out. You see a lot of guys down there wearing pink for it's October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Officiating crew getting involved early. Referee Buddy Friesner, umpire Curtis Shea, head linesman Billy Munger, linesman Kevin Ellis, and back judge Derek Baxter. So if we don't like any of the calls, we know who to blame.
That's right.
But I'm sure they do a great job. I do not know what's going on. Is there lightning in the area? Is that what they're calling?
When you walk into Fuzzy's Taco Shop, you'll know you're in the right place. With the best Baja-style menu in town, we'll have the whole family addicted.
Order up.
Nachos, tacos, burritos, it doesn't matter. It's like an explosion of flavor in your mouth. We know you've had a long day, and you deserve a break. So, bring the crew to one of the Fuzzy's Taco Shop locations in Norman, Oklahoma City, or Stillwater. Welcome to your new addiction. Eat me.
You're going to find a whole lot to love right now during truck trading time at Joe Cooper Ford. You can trade your keys for the keys to a new truck. Then Joe will beat any other dealer's best deal by $500 guaranteed. Get more for your trade-in, lower your monthly payment, and make no payment for 90 days. Plus, we believe in service after the sale. When you bring your new Joe Cooper Ford in for service, you'll get a courtesy loaner car and a car wash. Who loves you, Oklahoma?
Come see us at Joe Cooper Ford.
Well, Mark, we were a little bit off maybe on our weather forecast.
Still no rain, but there's lightning in the area, so we are going to take a little bit of a delay before we get the game back going. We've got 9 minutes left in the first quarter. Your Chargers leading 7-0, but what we're going to do is go offline for a little bit to fix some technical difficulties that we have, and then we'll come back, tell you a little bit more about the game, and we'll see when we get it started again. Welcome back to Potberry Memorial Field. We've had a little bit of a rain delay. We had lightning in the area.
Delay.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. There was no rain. But there was lightning.
Yeah, we still had Coulter is still correct on his 0% chance of rain.
But we've got 3rd and 2.
No, but he did say 15. He did change it to 15.
They didn't get that on the screen.
Did not get it on the screen. But we're back, and John Marshall has the ball, 3rd and 2 on the 44-yard line.
They were driving when the lightning came, and the Chargers have already scored where they're leading 7-0. It's now 3rd and 2. We'll see what John Marshall does here to try to get that first down. Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. Hey, Mark Carlin with Rick Stevenson. And
Ryder Bates.
Of course, Ryder is here. They got a new quarterback in, number 7. Takes a hit. Looks like he's got enough for the first down. That's B.J. Ziegler.
Looks like he came in to be the running quarterback there, kind of like we did with Robert. And he got him enough for the first down.
So a Bears first down on the first play. I'm sure the coach gave him a little talking to, as they have not been scored on much this year, the defense, and the Chargers marched right down there in just a few plays and punched it in. Connor Keith at the linebacker.
First pass of the day.
It's a quick throw. Nice catch. Number 2. He's good defense to stay with him.
Yeah, Landon Lahodney, he whipped the first time because the guy made a nice move, but he jumped right back up and got the tackle.
Yeah, Jalen Shells to Bryce Stevens. And that is going to get about 3 yards on the throw and catch. Oh, no, that's more like about
1.5. Yeah.
Sorry, I thought he'd gotten a little more than that, but
that's when the coaches say,
defense.
go north and south. Go quit dancing.
So they'll say second and a long 8 for the Bears. They hand it off. Morales has had good running room so far, but there's nothing there right now. The Chargers defense is there. He loses a couple yards.
Defense. I know A.J. Searles made the last hit, but he had a couple other players in there that moved around. Robert Imbro was right there, made him adjust the field.
Yeah, he had gotten to the outside the first few plays, and they weren't going to let that happen again, and he had to cut in, and all the Chargers.
That's right, but about a 2-yard loss to make it 3rd and 10.
What's the call here, Rick? Throw it to the wide receiver?
I think they are going to throw it.
That is play action. He's looking to throw.
Trying to go
Does
deep.
throw. It's double coverage, but there is a guy there. And he almost. That's wow. Almost caught. That's good defense by the Chargers.
Yeah, Landon Lahodney and who else was Jackson Jobe back there? It looked like
Tim Stevens had kind of gotten past the defense, but they were able to catch up to it. I thought he was going to make a good catch.
Yeah, he almost did. It looked like we may have got away with it. Looked like we may have grabbed him by I don't know if it was a face mask or just around the neck, but
I don't know what you're talking about, Rick. That looked very clean.
All right, punt formation for the Bears.
Who's deep for us? Is that Gavin Freeman?
Looks like it is.
It is.
He did a good job against St. Mary's last week.
It's a low snap. They do get it off, but it's not a very good kick, I'll have to say. It takes a Bears bounce about the 30-yard line.
And down at the 29. Mark, why don't we thank some of our sponsors? We were talking earlier about our
Venue Catering.
Exactly, Venue Catering, who has been with us the last couple of years. They take amazing care of our students every day at lunch and serve the state's best gourmet concessions.
Did you make it over there during the delay?
I went by. They were doing good business.
The line was too long for you.
Yes.
Well, that can happen. So 1st and 10. Jackson Jobe looking to throw. He does throw. Oh, mama. That was almost a nice catch. Is that Colby Lewis? Who was that?
Peyton.
Peyton Ernest over there?
Peyton Ernest.
Well, he was going to make a tough catch, but I thought he had it. But falls incomplete.
Also want to thank Quail Creek Bank. Students' checkings and savings accounts will set you up for success. Visit them online at quailcreek.bank or stop by and see them at 122nd and North May to learn about their free accounts and free money matches for students. Huge thanks for Quail Creek Bank for being a longtime sponsor of Charger Vision.
Member FDIC. This time it's a quick throw, but miscommunication between Colby Lewis and Jackson Jobe. Falls incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 10 now.
Yeah, it looked like it was way too high for Will Dunn, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think that Colby was supposed to go a little deeper, and he cut off his route.
You may want to talk about our officials for tonight, Mark.
I would love nothing more. The referee is going to be Buddy Friesner, umpire Curtis Shea, head linesman Billy Munger, linesman Kevin Ellis, and back judge Derek Baxter. They do a great job for us.
That's right.
It's a 3rd and 10 for the Chargers. Let's see what they do here.
It's
a quick throw, but it's an end around. Is that Phillip? Yeah, Phillip Smithman needs a block.
Oh.
They throw a flag. They didn't like it.
Yeah, looks like they're going to call it.
He's still on his feet, but the flag is going to negate this run, even though he may take it the distance. Number 4 has got a lot of speed as well. That's Darren Shaw. That catches Phillip from behind, but that's going to be holding and brought back, according to the referee.
I think they got Will Dunn on that one. At least Will was one in the area when they threw the flag. So
Coach Bogert is disagreeing with the call. I can tell by his
and you
body
know,
language.
sometimes I know that happens at times when someone makes a really good block, but because they pancake him, the ref sees that and sees, you know, maybe extend a little going down to the ground and call a holding.
Well, frustrating. So that was 3rd and 10. Philip Smith with a nice long run, but negated by penalty. That's going to back the Chargers up for an even longer 3rd down.
Yeah, it was a spot foul. Should be 10 yards from the spot, so it makes it 3rd and 13.
Davis Duncan coming in, Colby Lewis coming in. We'll see what Coach Bogert dials up here. Yeah, that was a nice play just because it was an obvious passing down, and they ran it the opposite direction, and it worked. Just one bad block.
Yeah, looks like we got a lot of speed out there at wide receiver.
They take off Phillip, a double move. He's open, and they're all over him, and they do throw the flag.
Okay.
He made a double move, and
he was wide.
That was number
open.
9, Malik Ed, that ended up having to wrap him up to sort of slow him down, and they did see it and throw the flag. It's going to be some pass interference.
In high school, I don't know if that's 10 or 15-yard penalty. 15, so we'll give the Chargers a first down.
Excellent. But, yeah, I'll have to say that was probably smart pass interference because it was going to be a touchdown. So the Chargers get out of that with one penalty on holding, and then John Marshall returns the favor with pass interference.
You know, we were talking about during the break that John Marshall had 3 straight shutouts to start the season, gave up 7 to Bridge Creek last week, 7 so far to the Chargers tonight. So that's only 14 points his defense has given up.
Well, we're hoping they give up a lot more tonight. This time it's a quick throw to Colby Lewis. He catches it. He's getting to the outside, but he's brought down by Morales from behind.
Yeah, boy, he showed his speed there because it looked like Colby had all day, and Colby's fast himself.
Very fast. Morales is having a good game so far. I mean, he's had a couple good runs, and that was a good tackle from behind. It's early. So 2nd and 1. Colby didn't quite get enough for the first down, but was very close.
Yeah, 2nd and short 1.
Let's see what Coach Bogert calls here.
Trips right. Got Will Dunn in the backfield.
Jackson Job looking to throw. It's a throw the other way, and that's to Will Dunn.
Yeah,
man, showing off his speed. Like I said, Will's put on a lot of weight in the offseason, but he's still got a step or two, it looks like.
Yeah, still moved pretty well. Down to, what, the 30? Right on the 30-yard line.
Nice run for a first down. Will Dunn, good catch, and then a good run after the catch. What they have Will Dunn at? They're saying 6'3", 252. He's bulked up, and he is
a lot bigger
a good
than
athlete.
he was.
Yeah.
Listed for that last year, that's for sure.
Well, he's played quarterback for the last few years, and so I think
forever.
He realized I got to find my defensive end body. I think is what he ended up doing.
A little reversed.
Philip Smitherman the other way. He's still on his feet.
I guess not necessarily reverse misdirection here.
It's a 10-yard gain going the other way.
Very creative offensive minds our coaches have.
Well, I love it. They do their homework, first of all, and then they seem to know an aggressive defense, and they'll do misdirection and make them pay for their aggressiveness.
Exactly.
It's impressive to watch. 2nd and 1, they say he didn't quite get enough for the first down. They tackled him right at the marker.
Good view from our field camera there.
This time it's Robert Embro hands it off, trying to get
Job.
around. Jackson Job is trying to get around the corner. We'll see where they spot it.
He gets about 2. I think they got him out at about the 18-yard line or so. Enough for a first down. Yeah.
I have to say I don't like that call. I don't want Jackson Job taking any hits. I mean, I know it's to keep everybody honest, but that's I'd rather a running back run it. Job in there at quarterback now. Max Bates in there at tight end. 1st and 10 for the Chargers.
Look at this. Look at our tight end on the right side here.
Look at Will Dunn
Melvin
in the backfield.
Swindle.
Melvin legal, and they're looking to throw it to him. He's standing there. Does he want it? He's eligible.
Uh-oh,
Jackson Jobe, fumble.
Loses it out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
At the 34.
It's going to be a loss, yeah.
Yeah, big loss. About 14, 15 yards.
Got to protect that ball.
Exactly.
You know that, Rick.
Yeah.
But he was trying to make something happen after the initial play had broken down. But that's going to be a big loss for the Chargers. You said back to the 34. It's going to be about a 16-yard loss. First in a country mile.
Yeah, they're still trying to calculate before they put it up on the scoreboard. 2nd and 25. That was interesting. Melvin lined up at tight end and ran a little hitch pattern. Looked like he wanted the ball.
It looked like they were going to throw it the other direction, but not open.
Interesting formation on the left side here.
Go back to pass, looking to throw. Turn around. Oh, wow. Was that Davis?
That was
yeah,
Davis
Duncan. Throw was a little behind him, and then he took a shot after the ball had gone by him.
I don't think he saw the ball coming. I don't know if it was a little it was behind him. I don't know if that was the throw of the pattern. He was open.
Yeah, he was open, but he didn't see the ball. Then he didn't see the defender. So it's going to be 3rd and 25 now. Well, this is definitely the area where Bogert would go for it.
Looks like taking a timeout.
They're going to discuss it.
Chargers. Well, we took enough breaks so far. Let's stay here and thank some of our sponsors, Mark.
Let's do it.
Ryder wants us to give an extra special thanks to Heyday Entertainment. It's one of our most exciting sponsors. It's jam-packed with family fun. Bi-level laser tag arena with bridges and ramps, mini golf, ropes course, arcade, and pizza. Visit them in the Lower Bricktown or Norman locations and watch the game the Heyday way.
Also, thank you to Fuzzy's Taco Shop. There's no better game day restaurant. Fresh, fast, and fun. Stop in at Chisholm Creek after the game or visit one of their other locations in Edmond, Bricktown, Norman, Stillwater. Now open in Moore. Fuzzy's. Welcome to Rick's new addiction.
And big thanks to sponsor 24/7 Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at the SSM Health St. Anthony's Healthplex in North Oklahoma City. Just walk in or schedule online for sports or orthopedic injuries.
So Chargers called timeout. Now they're getting everybody back together. It's 3rd and 25, and I think Coach Bogert wanted to make sure he had the right personnel in there and the right play called. And as I was saying right before he called timeout, I think he's not afraid to go for it at this spot in the field, but I know he'd love to get the first down here.
Oh, yeah, there's Peyton Ernest wide open down the sideline.
He caught it. He's stumbling in, and he does score. He got in. Yes, okay, touchdown.
Yeah, that was a nice little wheel route. He was running full speed by the time he hit the line, and that's hard to keep up when you're a defender.
Yeah, Peyton's got good speed. That's a nice throw and catch from Jackson Jobe to Peyton Ernest.
Actually, it's from Robert Imbro.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I did not see that. That's a great throw. And I understand he was open, but it's hard to hit a guy streaking that fast. So that's going to put the Chargers ahead 13-0. We'll see if we can get the kick is down. He snap, and he did make it. I said nothing, but yes, Luke Butler does stay perfect on the year. Your Heritage Hall Chargers 14 and John Marshall Bears 0.
All right, looks like no Charger revision tonight.
We're going to talk to the director and the producer and see if we can get something going on over there, because that was a great play. Nice throw. That's Robert Imbro to Peyton Ernest. 34-yard touchdown throw on 3rd down.
Yeah, that was nice. That was a nice play, like I said. He went in motion, had a full
head of steam.
They just couldn't keep up with him.
Well, that's a great throw. Robert has improved his throwing a lot. I mentioned that last game that Jackson Jobe a little bit more of a thrower and Robert a little bit more of a runner, but Robert did a great last week. He had a great game as well. So
yeah.
I stand corrected. He's got quite an arm.
Yeah, he did throw it well last game. We could see at St. Mary's. I mean, their quarterback had a tough time completing the pass.
Yeah, in the wind, and He had some good throws with the wind and one really good throw against the wind.
Yeah, the one that just fell right into Joe Washington, just perfect.
Yeah, that's a tough throw. 14-0, your Heritage Hall Chargers. Oh, you mentioned John Marshall only giving up 7 points in their previous 4 games, and they are down 14 so far in this one.
In the first quarter.
So Luke, man, they are fighting over the ball. Number 12 picks it up. That's Dorian Middleton, and gets down to about the 26-yard line.
Philip Smitherman with another special teams tackle.
So the Chargers defense has been playing very well all year. They have also only given up 14 points on the year. Only played 3 games, as the Davis game was a weather delay, and then ended up not getting past the first quarter.
Oh, getting a little talking to right here.
That's not your ball. Let the guy who's faster. You can let Darren Shaw get that. And so John Marshall in their second series, this time it's a handoff. Morales has had good luck on that side of the field. A nice cut there. He gets about 6 yards on the carry.
That's right. I think Amari Smith came in to make the tackle.
Well, Morales is having a good game. So gain of 7 they're going to give him on that. So it's going to be 2nd and 3 for the Bears.
Got Amari lined up as a nose guard. Jaden Williams and Will Dunn at tackle.
Another handoff Morales. They're going to keep feeding him, I guess. He is going to be very close to the first down. I think they're going to give it to him.
Amari got him by the foot and wouldn't let go that time. So good tackle by Amari.
That is a good tackle because he had some room if Amari doesn't take that. Yeah. So it's going to be a first down. Ball now going to be set right at the 37-yard line.
Actually, the clock, there's 3:06, so we're about a minute off on the clock. Ryder's working to get that changed.
This time it's a screen pass. The Chargers are there.
Yeah, good
great
defense by Jackson Job.
Very good. He sniffed that out in a hurry. It's going to be a loss of about 4 yards. That's great. Excellent defense. They had everything going the other way. It looked like a jet sweep going one way, and they threw the screen back the other.
I'll tell you, our secondary, they don't give up much at all.
Well, very nicely done. 2nd and 16. They're going to say a 6-yard loss on that play.
Wow, we got some really spread out here.
Well, they are looking to throw. Quick pass number 2. He's still on his feet. Oh, and he gets hit hard. Gets about an 8-yard gain, but was hit hard. That's Bryce Stevens.
I think Hardy Bowers, our feature player of the game.
He is not afraid to bring the wood.
His dad liked that. His dad's right there running the chains, as you can see in the picture. He got a good view of that one.
Excellent. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6 up to the gain on the play.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to have a nice gain there. He made a nice juke over there and got by the first defender.
Yep.
But that was that speed, the Heritage Hall speed on defense is.
Yep. Shell's getting everybody lined up, getting Darren Shaw lined up. Now he's in motion. They're looking for a screen throw, but he's got nowhere to go. The ball is out. Let's see who gets
Connor
it.
Keith. Connor Keith recovers.
Connor Keith is in there for the Chargers. They got the ball right out the 20-yard line. It was going to be a sack, but they get the ball as well. Nicely done, defense.
What did you say earlier? Protect the ball?
I did say that.
Yep.
I need to give both quarterbacks a little talking to.
Yeah.
Luckily, our fumble did not cause any harm, and
yeah, this one,
is
23, 22-yard line. So good job, Connor, being aware and made a good play to go grab the fumble.
Yeah, did you see who poked that out? I did not see.
I did not see it either, to be honest.
1st and 10. Ball on the 22. See if the Chargers can really put some pressure on him. Got Phillip in motion. Jackson Job, it's a fake handoff. He's looking to throw. He does get it up.
Peyton Ernest again.
Peyton Ernest is wide open again for the touchdown. The 22-yard strike from Jackson Job after there was a lot going on that play.
Yeah.
Peyton Ernest is wide open. You talked about that, man. I love the way that they draw up their plays, and they basically it's the same play they've seen before. So the defense thinks they know what's coming, but they don't.
No, they're so creative.
Very impressive. That's 2 for Peyton Ernest. He's vying for player of the game early on. Kick is up, and it is good. Luke Butler on fire.
Right. Well, after the rain or the lightning delay, Chargers have come out on fire.
So it's 21-0 now. As we've talked about, the Bears are not used to giving up points. I know they haven't played the toughest schedule so far, but they knew this was going to be a test.
Yeah.
And so far, the Chargers are doing what they want.
Yeah, our meteorologist in training, Lance Keller, was sending the updates about the storms that others are popping up. So hopefully we won't have any around here, at least any with lightning.
Yeah, well, he's no Colter Gaskey. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
But happy to get the update, Lance. Thank you very much. 21-0, your Chargers leading the way. I think, as you mentioned, I think they're going to let Bryce Stevens get this ball after he was cut off earlier from Middleton.
Bryce Stevens lead Luke Butler to kick for Heritage Hall.
We'll see what Luke Butler does here, as I know a lot of times they don't want Coach Bogert's very good. The special teams coaches are very good at not getting the ball to whoever wants it.
Could cause some damage.
Yeah. But they've only got one guy deep, meaning they want Bryce Stevens to have the ball. So we'll see if it's a pooch kick or we'll see what he does here. The wind has kind of died down at the moment, and I don't think Luke Butler has tried to kick it that deep before. Just
yeah, it really
actually
is
making
really
sure
still out there right
making
now.
sure Stevens had. There it is. There's the pooch kick. He does not call for a fair catch, and so I never saw him call for a fair catch.
Well, I know a flag was thrown, so
right at the 35-yard line, it is caught. But
and that was our freshman out there, KJ Evans, defending.
Well, I never saw the fair catch signal. Did you?
I didn't, but I wasn't really looking at him. I was looking at the ball, to be honest.
So we'll see where they mark this off. Currently at about the 39-yard line. I don't know if they're going to mark off the penalty after this. That's what it looks like. And they do. It's going to be very good field position for the Bears to start.
15-yarder. Yeah, crosses midfield.
So that's going to put them right about the 47-yard line now. This is the best field position they've had. We'll see what the Bears can do with it. Still got Shells as the quarterback. Looking for Morales out of the backfield. He's about to get hit, and he is hit hard.
Sandwiched.
That is
Robert
very
Imbro
good defense. Was
that Will Dunn? No, Robert Imbro, and then I think Will Dunn came from the other side, and I think Robert and Will may have hit heads.
Who is down? Can you see?
Yeah, that's Will Dunn.
Is it? That is not what we want. But man, they both hit the quarterback hard.
They did. He was sandwiched right in between. We brought him from both sides.
Dr. Bondurant out there to check things out. I hope he's okay.
Got the cheerleaders taking a knee. You know. And
Will Dunn
he's fine. He's running off. He was probably just bell rung a little.
Yeah, maybe his breath taken away from him. But that was an excellent defensive play as the Bears were looking to try to throw, try to keep the momentum after the good field position, but our defense was there.
You know, I mentioned the cheerleaders. They recently placed third at the 5A state meet last weekend at Oral Roberts. With the move up to 5A, competition was tougher, and the squad responded well. The entire Charger Nation is proud of our girls for a strong showing and great finish.
Congratulations to the cheerleaders.
Plus, there's a lot of freshmen on that team, so their future is bright.
Well, big thank you to Texadelphia Social Grill, a presenting sponsor of Charger Vision since 2013. Tex-Mex meets Philly cheesesteak, and your taste buds are the winner. Stop by their Lower Bricktown location and make every day a Texadelphia day.
You can't mention Texadelphia without mentioning Fuzzies, but you already did. But they go hand in hand together. But also want to thank longtime sponsor Mercedes-Benz of Oklahoma City for their support. Visit them in their Edmond location or online at mercedes-benzofokc.com. Mercedes-Benz of OKC, the best or nothing.
Well said, sir. 2nd and 17 after the big defensive play from the Chargers. We'll see what John Marshall does here.
Also, he's gotten a little bigger since his playing days.
I think it's safe to say that. 2nd and 17. I don't think he's happy with the protection so far. This time they hand it off to Morales, which has been working, but he's got a long way to go. He's hit hard. He's still spinning, but they take him down right at midfield. Still going to leave third.
Ooh.
Oh, there's a flag. It's going to be third and very long.
Late hit. I don't know what could have happened.
We are in the press box. Can't hear the whistle, so I don't know if that was a hit after the whistle or not.
Yeah.
That is going to be too bad if we end up giving him some sort of personal foul, but I don't even know who it's on yet. Let's see what Buddy Friesner has to say. Well, there is
looks like they're about to walk it off against the Chargers.
Well, there's a player down for John Marshall. I don't know if that was the ball carrier or not.
Personal foul.
Dead ball, personal foul. Penalty against
Still
the
third down, but it's going to be third and short after they mark off 15 yards.
Yeah, it's going to be very short.
Do you see who, was that Morales that was down?
I did not see.
So it's going to be third, it looks like about 1. It's very close.
I would say at the 21-0 game, this is 4-down territory for the Bears.
It's the best field position they've had for sure. Ball on about the 39. Shell's trying to direct traffic. It's a handoff straight ahead.
Good defense.
Very close. I think they're going to give it to him. I know Hardy Bowers is in there.
Jaden Williams was in the backfield, slowing him down. Yeah, they did get enough.
Yeah, that penalties are killers. You heard it here first.
Down to just 29 seconds in this first quarter. This may be the last play of a quarter that has lasted hour and a half, hour and 35 minutes.
We took a little 45-minute break there due to weather. All right, so Shell getting everybody lined up. It's a handoff again, trying to go straight ahead. That's Shaw this time, who gets 9 yards, still on his feet, not going down easily. Darren Shaw with a nice run.
Handful of Chargers in on the tackle. They gave it to A.J. Searles.
We've got your Heritage Hall Chargers 21, the Bears 0, but they are driving. We will go to commercial. Come back and join us.
When you walk into Fuzzy's Taco Shop, you'll know you're in the right place. With the best Baja-style menu in town, we'll have... When you walk into Fuzzy's Taco Shop, you'll know you're in the right place. With the best Baja-style menu in town, we'll have the whole family addicted.
Order up.
Nachos, tacos, burritos, it doesn't matter. It's like an explosion of flavor in your mouth. We know you've had a long day, and you deserve a break. So, bring the crew to one of the Fuzzy's Taco Shop locations in Norman, Oklahoma City, or Stillwater. Welcome to your new addiction. Eat me.
You're going to find a whole lot to love right now during truck trading time at Joe Cooper Ford. You can trade your keys for the keys to a new truck. Then Joe will beat any other dealer's best deal by $500 guaranteed. Get more for your trade-in, lower your monthly payment, and make no payment for 90 days. Plus, we believe in service after the sale. When you bring your new Joe Cooper Ford in for service, you'll get a courtesy loaner car and a car wash. Who loves you, Oklahoma?
Come see us at Joe Cooper Ford.
Just recognizing the National Merit semifinalists for.
Yeah, 6 of them for Heritage Hall. It's very impressive.
Very impressive.
Well,
I think those are new helmets for the Bears this year, isn't it?
They look new. I don't remember
Well,
having the
some of
actual
them-
bear on the top. Oh, some are new, some are not.
Yeah, some of them have them in the top, some of them just on the side.
You got to be a starter to earn the new helmet.
Maybe. You earn your claws.
I guess so. All right, 2nd and 3 as John Marshall's on the move. The best field position they've had, and the running game is starting to work, but right now they've got nobody in the backfield, so quarterback is running. That's number 7. They put in B.J. Ziegler as their runner. He's got an opening because he cuts it back up. It does get the first down right about the 25-yard line.
He showed some good speed and quickness there.
As soon as we clue in on him as a running quarterback, he's going to throw it. I'm just telling you now.
You just never know.
You never know. So, 1st and 10, ball spotted at the 23-yard line. They are definitely on the move. Look at that Charger defense stiffen up. This time it's a handoff on a jet sweep. It's number 12. He's got it, looking for an opening, and wow, textbook tackle from Davis Duncan.
Yeah, that was nice. Good job, Davis.
Dorian Middleton trying to get to the outside, and Davis wrapped up both legs.
Like you said, that was textbook. You wrap up the legs. They're not going anywhere.
Loss of 1, 2nd and 11.
So that's going to be a loss of 1. We'll bring up 2nd and 11.
On the 23-yard line.
Sorry for the dizziness there. There we go. All right.
So, 2nd and 11. Ball at the 23-yard line now, and nobody in the backfield. They've got Ziegler back there. Typically their runner, man in motion. This time he hands it off. That's number 8, Tim Stevens.
There's Hardy Bowers, good job.
Tim Stevens.
So nice job on the defense there. It's going to be up 3rd and long.
I think Hardy got him. I think Melvin may have been in on it as well.
10:29 left in the 2nd quarter. This is going to be a big down for the Bears.
I assume they're in 4-down territory. They're not going to kick a field goal down 21-0.
I would think so. They still have, oh no, Shells is back at quarterback. This time they hand it off to Morales, who's had good luck. He's running up the middle. He's oh man, that's a nice run for a first down.
That really was a good run. Looked like he was caught in the backfield, but shifty and did a good job.
Yeah, it was a lot of traffic, but he still found the opening and a nice game. I mean, probably a 12-yard to 13-yard run.
Bowers and Smitherman brought him down.
1st and 10, ball at the 10-yard line. I mean, I think we need to tackle Morales is the answer to this, but he's hard to tackle. He gets to the outside. He's still going to the outside. Can we? Very close.
Good job, Philip Smitherman, knocking him out at the 1-yard line.
Very nice job as Morales is he's fast and shifty. I mean, he showed off his speed there. Good blocking from John Marshall. He looks like he may have gotten a little injured as Morales looks like he's going to the sidelines.
He's kind of been banged up a little bit so far this game, a couple times.
Well, he has been their most successful offense so far.
Gavin Freeman in the game for Jackson Jobe.
2nd and goal. Ball at the 1. Handoff straight at the middle.
Looks like he's
They do give it to him.
Robert Roberson.
1-yard run. So John Marshall gets on the board. 21-6 with the extra point pending. No, that was a great drive by them. They started off with good field position with the fair catch and the penalty. That they started with less than 50 yards to go, and then they put a good drive together, and then another penalty gave them another. I mean, so they got 30 yards on Charger penalties.
Yeah. I think I've heard it from a wise man. The penalties are killers.
You said something there, sir.
All right, 21-7. Chargers, you know, when we talked about their defense, I think you mentioned it too. For the Chargers, that's only really the second touchdown we've given up. I mean, we gave one to St. Mary's last week, but that was more of a honorary.
Symbolic.
Symbolic. There you go. And for a senior who, you know, is about to have ACL surgery, and their family played a prominent part in donating that new field, which was beautiful out there.
Yep, it was a beautiful field.
But then I don't remember, the other one was against Clinton. I don't remember how far into the game that was, but if that was our starting defense has been
dominant.
Yeah.
I agree, sir. but that was a good drive by John Marshall, but like I said, aided by 30 yards in penalties. Didn't help us.
No.
Well, let's see. I don't know if they are known for their kickers, so they kind of squib kicked the first one. We'll see what John Marshall does here. Not much wind anymore.
Deep.
Yeah, I mean, it was going to be into the wind, but the wind has just died down ever since the storm passed. Looks like Ziegler is their kicker as well.
Still interesting how they line up. They bunch those, 6 guys.
They kick it straight as an arrow right down the middle about the
Smitherman.
20-yard line. Phillip gets it. He's looking for an opening. He has one at the 40. One man to beat. He's still on his feet. Taken down right about the 45-yard line. Nice run by Phillip Smitherman.
That was a very nice run. Because even though he's zigzagging, he's still moving forward.
Yep. Heritage Hall starts with very good field position, and their offense has been very good so far tonight.
So Jagger Abel's in the game. Joe Washington.
First and 10, Job looking to throw.
Screen
It is a pass
for
play.
Peyton Ernest.
Peyton Ernest just makes a good cut, then takes a big hit. Gets about 6 yards on the play.
Yeah, that was good defense by the Bears. Looked like Peyton was going to have some room to run, but good job. Second and 5 for the Chargers.
They're very creative in their passing game. Everything going one way. He pivots.
Yes.
Joe pivots and throws it the other way to the open man.
You see, John Marshall has a lot of speed on defense, so that misdirection, and they've been aggressive. So smart move there to have a hard count, go on 2, however you want to put it.
That could be enough for a first down. We'll see if how close they were. It is enough for a first down. Ball down to the 35-yard line now. Smart play. First and 10.
Use their aggressiveness against him.
And a quick count right after that. Very good. It's a quick running play.
Good run by Peyton.
Yeah, still on his feet. Gets about 8 yards, 9 yards on the carry. They're rotating guys in and out. John Marshall is to try to keep them fresh, but their defense is not keeping up so far.
Yeah, you look at their sidelines, they really don't have a lot of depth. I mean, similar to the Chargers, you know, some of these teams who play can field 3 teams.
Well, Clinton is 4A, and they've got a ton of guys, a
Yeah.
ton of depth. Second and 2, ball at the 27-yard line now. Jackson Jobe looking, he does hand it off again. That's going to be enough for a first down. Was that Peyton again? I didn't see who was running.
I think it is. But if you're from Clinton, that's football's in your blood.
It's the way they raise them out there. Peyton Ernest getting the lion's share of the running back duty so far. He's coming off right now, and Jaden Williams coming in. But Peyton having a good game so far. 2 touchdowns and some good runs. So first and 10, ball at the 21. Chargers marching down the field. Let's see what they can make it pay off. Assignment
keeper
by Jobe. He's looking for an opening. He cuts back.
Nice
He's
move.
still on his feet. Goes out of bounds right about the 13-yard line.
Like you said, we'd rather not see him do much running if we can avoid it.
I'm scared of injuries. I'll say it.
Yeah, though Robert is a good,
a good backup,
corner.
sure.
Yeah.
And actually, I keep getting between 3 and 8. They are nothing alike,
They're
but the
both
numbers are
crooked
close.
numbers. Yes.
Yep. Second and 5, ball about the 15-yard line after the keeper by Jobe. Let's see what they do here. In a full backfield. Timeout Chargers, apparently too full. Coach Boger did not like the way that was all setting up.
Well, why don't they take a break? Why don't we take a break too? And we'll be back for more second quarter action.
We all want a chance to grow, to use the present to impact the future. Every day, this field is a place to play for thousands of our students. And this place, this field, changes everything. This field is more.
Welcome
We are
back. Chargers 2nd and 4. This time it's a running play to Philip Smitherman, who finds an opening. He has got the touchdown. Philip Smitherman on an inside run, looking for the first down. Then all of a sudden nobody's there, and he runs it all the way in from 15 yards out. Very good call, as I think John Marshall looking for the pass, and good blocking. And like I said, I never give enough credit to the big uglies that are doing all the hard
That's
work
right.
up there.
And
and
you know,
opening
that
up
was
the
a
holes.
good way to respond. I think that should get our Joe Cooper Ford drive of the game right there. Anytime you can respond to the other team scoring, it's big.
It is big. I agree. Don't give him any momentum.
Oh, and it's a fake.
Well, I don't know if it was the snap or not. Quick throw to the ref, and he's not available.
I don't know. The snap to me looked fine. I think it may have been designed because it didn't look like Luke Butler took his usual flow up to the ball, but
Lena
maybe
Lahadny,
so.
the holder, looking to throw it, but I did not see an open Charger. So it's going to make it 27-7 with no extra point.
That's right. Well, you know, I mentioned Joe Cooper Ford drive of the game. We also got to thank them for the cars tonight that were used for homecoming. You know, the convertibles, I believe, were usually brought in by Joe Cooper, so thank you again for them. And want to thank them for being a sponsor of Charger Vision. Check them out in their Edmond, Yukon, Shawnee, or Tulsa showroom, or check them out online at joecooperford.com to find your new ride. Joe Cooper Ford, home of the $10,000 deal. And who loves you, Oklahoma?
It's Joe Cooper Ford. It seems obvious. So Chargers do respond. It's a nice drive for them. They started off with good field position with Philip Smitherman, and then he finishes it off with a nice run of 15 yards for the touchdown. So Luke Butler, I say the wind has picked up a little, and it's at his back, so we'll see what he does here. And then, per usual, Bryce Stevens is the deep John Marshall Bear, looking to see if he can return this. We'll see what Luke Butler does here. This time he does kick it deep, but Bryce on the run. Oh, it is available.
Yeah, they bobbled
the
about every one, haven't they?
10-yard line is taken, and Bryce Stevens trying to turn the corner and gets
Nice
tackled
shoestring
right,
tackle there by, I think, Colby Lewis.
right about the 24-yard line, 25-yard line. But yeah, you're right. That's Eli Morales was trying to catch it and bobbled it, and Stevens picked it up off the turf and took off. But yeah, they have not played the kickoffs very well. Chargers defense is out there. They're ready to go. We've got 27-7. Heritage Hall leading at this point. 6 minutes and 53 seconds left before halftime. Well, if you're just joining us, we're running a little late tonight due to a weather delay. They had a lightning in the area and took about a 45 to 50-minute delay. This time they're looking to throw. Shell looking to throw deep. Oh, it's a nice catch as
Yeah, that was a nice throw and catch.
Jalen Shells to Bryce Stevens, and that's going to be an 80-yard touchdown or 75-yard touchdown.
You know, and Davis wasn't in a bad spot there. He just made a nice catch.
Yeah, I mean, I think
he may have
took,
had a bit of a step, but
I think Davis looked up to try to find the ball and just lost track of the receiver, but it was a pretty throw and catch. It's hard to defend that.
Yeah. Who was it that had that? Bryce Stevens?
Yep. He is doing he and Morales are doing the workload for the Bears, and that is a quick strike. When you talk about a quick response, that is it.
Yeah.
One play, 75 yards, and the Bears are back in this game.
Oh, is he going to make it?
It is up and good. It was.
It's like a punt.
Yeah, it was high up there, but it went through the uprights.
6:41 to go in the first half.
Yeah, so 6:41.
I like
cuts the lead to 20, or cuts into the lead.
Yeah, 13.
Chargers still have it 27-14.
Well, that's getting the John Marshall Bears fired up. That's and that's the way to do it. Is a quick strike and trying to get the crowd into it, and they're back in it. All right, a quick thanks to Fields and Futures for supporting Charger Vision. Check them out at fieldsandfutures.org to find out how they're empowering coaches and kids to be something bigger than themselves. Fields and Futures, one field, one coach, one student at a time.
And then, Mark, why don't you visit Charger Corner Campus Store and get some of the latest Charger gear?
I should do that.
Did you know all profits go to teachers, classrooms, and programs like Charger Vision? Store hours are 10 to 2 on school days. Get your Charger pride on. Or you can come pregame at the Heritage Hall games, maybe through halftime, and they set up at 10. So much good gear.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff. Support your Heritage Hall Chargers. I've got my pullover, but I don't need it. So far, it's nothing but hot and humid.
Yeah.
27-14, Chargers about to get the ball back. It's another low line driver. And
Colby Lewis, or is that?
He's going straight at the
Wow,
middle. Whoever it
he
is,
almost
at the
had it,
40-yard line. I think you're right. That was Colby Lewis that got the short kick and takes off and is a good run.
PJ Ziegler made the tackle.
Looks like the starting offense still out.
So we start at the 40-yard line. Let's see if we can keep the momentum. 1st and 10. Chargers offense is not punted yet tonight.
No, we have not. We haven't punted much this year. Wonder how many first half punts the Chargers have.
Not many. This time the ball's on the ground.
Looks like the Bears have it.
There's a flag on the play. We'll see what that's about.
I never saw the ball getting snapped.
I didn't either.
Yeah,
let's see the referee's discussing it.
John Mark.
It's a wheel down. Slips down at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 Heritage Hall.
The Chargers had 2 false start penalties, and then the nice run by Philip Smitherman gets them out of trouble. Number 72 is in Victor Garcia for John Marshall, and he is 275 pounds, and I think even more than that. He looks like he's going to clog up the middle. 1st and 10, ball to 24. Jackson Jobe trying to draw him off sides, looking to throw. Throws it deep. Almost caught. That's Philip Smitherman trying to catch up to the ball and almost caught it. Trying to keep his feet in and make the catch, but not able to do that. So 2nd and 10. Nice effort. Nice throw, nice effort.
That was going to be a tough catch.
So
we had a little interference there because Mark was watching.
I was watching Charger Vision. 2nd and 10 from the 24 after the incomplete pass. Jagger Abel's coming in.
We got Jim Williams in the backfield.
Jackson Jobe keeps it. He's got some moves trying to get to the outside. There's flags everywhere. Blow the whistle. Mercy.
Yeah, you
have to see them
back.
Yeah.
Brought down by Stevens and Ziegler, but there is a flag.
2 flags. They got 3 guys tackling Jackson Jobe, and they won't seem to blow the whistle. Make sure they're not going to. So 2nd and 10, but that's a.
We assume it's a hold on that one.
Holding.
Negate the run.
against the Chargers.
Foul, going back them up 10 from the spot. And that's going to bring them second about 13 or 14.
And then they talking to Jagger. I don't know if Jagger was the one called for it or not.
No, Davis on that side. I didn't see who was on that side with him. But I
think Davis just came in the game.
So, yeah, 3 wide receivers over on the short side of the field. See if Jackson Jobe looks to them or he goes to the open side. Peyton Ernest is on the open side, but it's a screen to Will Dunn. So ball at the 25-yard line. Offensive coaches in the booth next to us not so excited about that, but it is a gain to cut it to 3rd and 12.
Down under 4 minutes to go in this first half. Looks
Jackson
like the
Jobe,
Chargers
it's going to be a timeout. Coach Bogert, I think, is a little angry about something, just as the offensive coaches up here were.
That's right. So, hey, did you see our volleyball team just won regionals this weekend, or this weekend? I think it was last night, maybe. They swept Star Spencer and beat number 8 Corn Bible Academy 3-1 to win the regional championship. Now 16-20 overall. We are headed to state in Shawnee. So they're getting hot at the right time. We'll hope to ride the momentum en route to the program's 11th state championship. So if you're not at the Red River Shootout, head to Shawnee to cheer them onward.
Well, good luck to the volleyball team.
Yes, absolutely.
So also, Rick, how about a shout out to Steve Magnus, class of '88, serving and watching in Afghanistan. Man, and a little shout out to the security here at Heritage Hall.
Yeah, Steve Magnus, I saw his daughter was for one of the homecoming queen candidates, and noticed that he wasn't driving the car. Her brother was, Caleb, who's a recent Heritage Hall grad, 2017, I think.
I think that's right.
And so I asked where he was, said, yeah, he got deployed.
So 3rd and 12 for the Chargers. Jackson Jobe rolling to the right, looking to throw it somewhere. Throws it. There is a penalty. Philip Smitherman catches it, but the flag, I think, is going to be a hold as a moving, kind of a rolling pocket. They were trying to protect the quarterback, but somebody was holding.
Yeah.
That's going to negate the touchdown.
Boy, the Chargers have had a number of holding penalties tonight.
They, okay, Rick, I don't want to say it again, but penalties can definitely hurt the team. So
they definitely have an impact.
That's 7 we're taking off the board because of this penalty. And by the way, John Marshall scored after we gave him 30 of their 50 yards to get down in the end zone on one of their drives. So I think Coach Bogert's going to want him to clean this up for the second half for sure.
Going from the 3rd and 12 to more about a 3rd and 27 maybe.
They run the same play, don't hold this time is what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, it looks like on all these long yardage ones, we've had luck getting the ball to Phillip.
Yeah, they're sending 2 guys to go get him this time, it looks like. That's going to leave it open over there, but we're doing the same thing. Throw it as far as you can. Oh, man, there's a lot of action in there. There is a flag coming in as 2 guys were all over him, kind of mugging him down there, and did not want to get burned again by Phillip, and that's going to get 15 yards for the Chargers. I don't know. That's not an automatic first down, is it?
No, not in high school.
Yeah. Too bad since it was 3rd and 25, but now it'll be 3rd and 10.
It helps. I mean, I'd rather have the touchdown.
Yeah, me too. I mean, that's just, that cracks me up that Jackson Jobe sees 2 guys over there.
They called pass interference on both.
I've never seen that.
I haven't either.
On offense and defense, and just replay the down?
That's what Buddy Friesner has told us.
I have never seen that call. It's usually one or the other, not offsetting pass interference calls. And very unusual. So the Chargers, once again, 3rd and 25. They keep have 3rd and long repeatedly.
Tell you what, you just saw big number 79 there, Anthony Reyes, only a sophomore, 5'11", 290. He is a load out there playing left defensive end right now, or defensive tackle.
So Peyton Ernest looking for a quick run, but the ball's batted down before he can get it. I don't think he was going to have enough for the first down if he does catch it. It's going to bring up 4th down, and Chargers look like they're sending out the punt unit.
Yeah, Adrian King there with the knockdown. 6'3", 180 junior.
The 27-14 Heritage Charles is leading. They had a good drive there, but some penalties ended up hurting them. Put them behind the chains now. They are seemingly punting.
Yeah.
We will see. Coach, oh boy.
William
William Jackson coming in late. We'll see what Gavin Freeman does here as he is punting, but also plays some quarterback. They're coming for him. He does punt it. Angles it over to the right side. Takes a Bears bounce out of bounds at right about the 22-yard line.
Freeman's punt rolls out of bounds.
All right, so 3:22. This is a
22-yard line.
this will be big for the Chargers here if they can make a stop, because the Bears get the ball coming out of halftime as well. So,
right, they've gotten a little momentum after that 80-yard strike.
75.
Sorry, 75-yard strike to Stevens. That kind of got their fans excited. That put us a little bit behind the chains after multiple penalties, false start penalties, and then offsetting pass interference penalties. Never seen such a thing. Come on, defense. They've been doing it all year. Let's do it right here. Get Shell in the backfield. They're all coming for him.
Oh, he's not
Is
holding
Stiglitz
that ball.
or Shell?
He's holding that ball like Jamel
He's in
Holloway.
trouble. Big trouble.
There,
That's gonna
Hardy
be a
Bowers
safety.
with the safety.
Colby Lewis putting a lot of heat on Harvey Bowers, finishing him off.
Was it Colby or was it, I think it was, yeah,
With Jaden Williams or Colby? I can't see that's 20 or 28.
I think it was Connor Keith, wasn't it? Oh, we may have that on Charger Revision. Yeah, let's take another look at it.
Well, it all results in a safety, which is just great. Ball from the 22-yard line was not a good play by the quarterback. He should have thrown that thing away in a hurry when you start backpedaling 22 yards. Let's see if we can cue that up.
Yeah, we'll.
So that's what the Chargers needed, that defense, to get the ball back.
I guess we don't have the Charger Revision at the moment. We'll work on it. But that was our feature player of the game, Hardy Bowers, and you see why. Gets back there. I mean, he had some help, but finished him off.
Yeah, that's what the defense needed to do, and they did it. I was hoping for just maybe a sack, but if they want to go ahead and score, I'm okay with that as well. There's Hardy Bowers right there.
There's our feature player. If you can see, he got his eye split open, his little gash underneath his right eye. That he took a foot or something in the face mask in the last play of the Davis game. Last play of the first quarter ended up being the last play of the game. Got a number of stitches put in.
Makes him look tough.
That's right.
So let's see what John Marshall is going to end up.
Yeah, and this is where it's tough on them because we've seen they don't have the best kicking game. So it's going to give the Chargers the ball in really good territory. I'm sure also Pogai is letting Shells know that that is not what he wants to do. Throw the ball away.
Yeah. Don't backpedal 20 yards and then try to get out of trouble. Get rid of that thing. Well, a timeout, it looks like. John Marshall wants to make sure that he gets special teams all in order.
Well, let's let everyone know about the fast pitch softball season. It's in the books, and Coach Thompson battled for a 4-13 record. With only 11 players and significant injuries, especially Cayenne Woods, who's a stud.
Yeah.
The girls played with Charger pride throughout the season and qualified for regionals. The losses to Lexington and Newkirk ended the season, but Trudy Taylor, senior, finished a strong career as the all-time leader in home runs with 10. Most of the 2019 squad returns in 2020, including ace Lauren Day, slugger Annie Perkins, and veteran shortstop Tia Brown. So looking forward to big things from the Chargers softball team in the future.
Yeah, Cayenne Woods will be back next year, healthy as well.
Yeah, I saw her. She was wearing a splint on her wrist, and hard to play softball. I know she's a pitcher and she's a power hitter, so Trudy better be aware that her record of 10 home runs could be in jeopardy next year.
I hope so. So the Bears looking to kick it off. Morales, it looks like, is going to put his leg into it and see what he can do.
Actually, I think that is Jason Lewis, number 23.
I'm going to have to get my eyes checked, right? All right, Philip Smitherman looking for an opening. He gets a block, still on his feet on the outside.
Oh.
Trips over his own man and goes down right about the 43-yard line.
That's right. I think River Faulkner may have made the tackle on that one.
Sorry to hear that.
When you get in the crowd, that happens.
He's trying to go throw a block for him. So 29-14 after the safety, and Heritage Hall now with 3 minutes to work with before halftime. We'll see if they can get some more points on the board.
Check that 44-yard.
I want him to score. I don't want him to score too fast.
That's right.
Ball at the 44. We'll see what Heritage Hall's got. Lots of folks over on the right side. Jackson Jobe.
Another misdirection.
Philip Smitherman has the ball there. I think they're keying on him now. He only gets about 3 yards as I think John Marshall is, they're following him wherever he goes.
Yeah.
I think they're getting a little tired of Philip burning him.
Yeah. I think you are correct.
Surprised they didn't call some sort of pass interference on Philip on that one.
You know, Philip I say only has one touchdown. He's really affected this game, both sides of the ball. Literally all three faces of the ball.
Yeah, I mean, he always gets them started off. Whenever they kick it off, he gets some great field position. He's caught a touchdown pass that was negated by penalty.
Yeah, ran one in, made tackles on special teams.
2nd and 8, they gave him 2 on that. It's a handout to Peyton Ernest right at the middle. He gets about 6 yards on the carry. It's going to bring up 3rd about 2.
Yeah, it looks like they didn't give him as much as it looks like from here. Looks like it's going to still be about 4.
I don't know what this crew is starting to not be to my liking.
At 2.5, playing the second quarter.
We'll see what we do here. Peyton Ernest still in. Will Dunn playing in the fullback role at the moment. He's the guy I want blocking for me. Peyton Ernest again.
Ooh.
Gets hit hard, still on his feet, trying to get that first down and does not get it. That's a good tackle by 74.
Yeah, it's Delano Cassie.
Cassie on the stop.
Well, we'll see what the Chargers do here, bringing in Colby Lewis. Peyton Ernest had a good head of steam. But
He did. That's
hit
what I was
hard.
about to say. Yeah. Came to a stop quickly.
Colby Lewis, Jaden Williams coming in. We'll see who's in the backfield and what the Chargers want to do here on 4th down. Jaden Williams is back there. They look like they're giving it to him, but it's going to be a throw. Jackson Jobe just throws it up. It's wobbly. Lewis can't find it in the lights, and it falls short. Ball a little bit wobbly and underthrown on 4th down, but there is a flag on the play. We'll see if they end up holding him up.
Well, neither team is leaving the field, so let's see who that was on.
Well, John Marshall seems to be.
Yeah, legal man downfield.
They're declining it on 4th down. That's going to turn the ball over on down, says the John Marshall defense steps up to the challenge.
Cheerleaders are getting ready to throw footballs into the stands, so everybody heads up.
Craig Brown on the PA, making sure no one gets hit by a souvenir ball as the cheerleaders launch their the balls into the fans. As someone got hit hard the other day.
Yeah, I think these are softer. These are round balls. Someone got popped in the football. Yeah,
one of the small footballs. All right, so It's a
Maybe
handoff and nicely done. That's a 12-yard run from
I actually think they may
Jaquan
be
Robertson.
popcorn balls that they're throwing.
Those can do damage.
Yeah, popcorn balls.
So that's a nice run by Robertson. We were getting entertained by the cheerleaders and we're watching the action. Another handoff going right up the middle, but this time only about 2 yards on the carry. Robertson again. So 1 minute and 1 second. Timeout, John Marshall, as they're going to want to discuss how to see if they can get some points in the last minute.
We'll stay here since we're about to go to halftime. But to let you know, halftime entertainment tonight, you are getting, I believe, Ford Stevenson and Matthew Smith, who will be recapping the first half for you, talking about some other Charger activities.
Ford Stevenson, I know him.
I've met him.
You guys are tight, right? 29-14 Heritage Hall, but John Marshall is starting to pick up the pace on defense and on offense. So see if the Chargers can stop them, like you said, and prevent any points before halftime. If you want to become a sponsor of Charger Vision, by all means, we'd love to have you. Get your business maximum exposure within Heritage Hall community. For information, email chargervision@heritagehall.com. And Luke Steelman, I think, will help you out.
We'd love to have you. And also want to talk about our cross-country teams. The girls play second with 6 medalists, and the boys play sixth with 2 medalists. Reverse there. At the pre-state meet at OBU. I'm sorry, that was in the Bethany meet. At the pre-state meet at OBU, the girls play 7th with Helen Park medaling at 8th, and the boys finished 10th. Next meet is at Carl Albert, and then regionals on October 19th.
Looking to throw, but oh, very good. Man, there was a lot of heat on him in the backfield. He couldn't quite get enough on it, trying to find Bryce Stevens.
Yeah,
Falls
good thing
incomplete.
there was, because I think that was Tim Stevens out there. He was wide open.
3rd and 8.
It was one of the Stevens, I'm just saying.
So it's a good thing we had pressure on him, because he would have walked in the end zone now.
Yeah, Shells started, it looked like the pocket broke down, he was going to run, but he saw a wide open man and just couldn't quite get it to him before the defense
good
was there.
pressure first by Jaden Williams, and then I think following up there was Melvin Swindle.
3rd and 8, looks like the Chargers are coming. It's a running play, but they sniff it out.
Good defense by Jaden Williams there. Yeah, like you said, they sniffed it out, because you would think it would be a passing down, so not a bad play call there. But
Chargers were ready. 4th down at about 4 to 5.
4th and 6.
Well, let's see what the Bears do here. They're kind of watching the clock. They want to go for it, but they may not. They don't want to leave us any time, but they got to leave themselves some. So they're trying.
That is true. Well, looks like they may.
Surely they're going to want. Maybe they just want to run one play. They got 9 seconds before they've got to get the play off, and there's 12 seconds left. They're looking like they are going to call timeout.
Yeah, timeout.
They do.
Bears. 6 seconds.
Just one final play. That's probably good coaching right there to make sure they're going to just, I guess, launch one towards the end zone. See what happens. What do you think, hook and ladder? Where are you going with, Rick?
They had success going deep, but we weren't in a prevent defense at the time, so I would assume this time they may still be in a prevent, because they know that they only have 6 seconds.
Well, the Chargers defense is not easily fooled.
Good point.
Coach Mark Adams, he's very good with the defense and knows how to get them prepared for this. There's the jungle.
The jungle, yeah.
You see a lot of juniors in there that we might know.
That's right. They're trying to get used to that front row, so next year they can take over the jungle.
4th and 6 from the 44-yard line. 6 seconds left. It's we don't care if they get a first down. We just don't want them to get a touchdown.
Exactly. And no penalties.
No penalties. So Shell's in the backfield and Darren Shaw back there with him. I'm sure just to try to protect him, but it looks like he is running a pattern. The Chargers are coming, and they do sack him. And time looks like expires. Way to go, defense, says Connor Keith and Will Dunn and a slew of Chargers back there.
That's right. Well, we will take a break, and then we're going to go back or come back with our special halftime host. And we'll see you, Mark and I will see you back for the third quarter.
Sounds good.
We're changing healthcare and our name. Now we are SSM Health St. Anthony. But who we are on the inside is still the same. A community of saints in action who have always been a part of SSM Health, making healthcare more accessible when and where you need it. SSM Health St. Anthony. We are saints in action.
Come to the Charger Corner! Go Tigers!
Wait, do we have a theme song?
Oh yeah, do we have our theme song?
Y'all want a chance.
Who's the starting QB?
30 seconds? Oh, what's going on, guys? It's Ford Stevenson here with Matthew Smith again, back here to give you another halftime short show report. Yeah. Hopefully you guys got to witness that great ending with our defense right there, making that great stop to not allow that Hail Mary to cut it to a one possession game. That was
it's pretty good. That first half, it was it got off to a weird start. We were off to a hot start at the very beginning. We scored in a minute and 24 seconds or something like that.
Yeah, really
something
fast.
like that. Scored very quickly. Had a lot of momentum. We were poised to make a stop early, and then they blew the whistle. So kind of killed our momentum. And it was a little bit unfortunate that we had a weather delay, but it's part of it. We got to keep safety first, obviously. But I thought that kind of took away some of the momentum that we had in that game. But good stuff from the Chargers, but definitely a lot to improve on.
Yeah, if you guys are just now joining and are wondering why this halftime is so late, yeah, it was because we had like a 45-minute weather delay somewhere around there. Lasted quite a while. That was actually quite a long time.
Yeah, it was a little bit unfortunate for the players. They were anxious. This is a big game. You don't really like to be, sitting out in a big game like this, but I thought we've handled it okay. I don't think we haven't played our best football, but our defense and offense has both had definitely some room to improve on. Had a lot of penalties, and we'll get to some of the keys to the game later, but a lot of good from the Chargers, and obviously we have having a 15-point lead at half. That's pretty solid against a team like this.
That's big, and I'm sure the players have been anxious this entire game. Right off the bat, you had homecoming ceremony, so they had to sit still for a while. I'm sure that wasn't fun for them. But, if you didn't get to see the results, it was Candy and who else? Philip Smitherman.
So,
yeah, one of the football players. Yeah, that was not surprised. I love both of them. They're very fun people and everything, and congrats to them.
Yeah, good stuff. And shout out to all of the homecoming court. Good for all those people. And, it's just good for them to be chosen by their peers and faculty to make it. That's a pretty big deal. Pretty special time and pretty special game. We got a lot of fans out here, and it's good to see the support from the Chargers tonight.
Yeah, with this pink out, if you guys didn't notice, we got the logo pink and a lot of players with their pink socks and wristbands and sleeves. And then the student section with the pink out. It's a fun time.
Yep,
Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and yeah, it's a good time for the Chargers. And let's get to some of the highlight plays and just highlight some of the kind of a recap of the game. We definitely started off hot with Rob scoring our first opening touchdown, and the opening drive was very solid. I mean, we just got a lot of big chunk plays, kind of drove down the field very quickly, and we're able to score pretty efficiently.
Yeah, that first play, it was very big. I mean, you could tell right off the bat we were going to get big yardage with that screenplay. I think to Colby, I'm pretty sure that was a big fake, having Jackson rolling out right, I'm pretty sure, and then sending it back the other way with Colby. And I really thought he was going to score, and then the guy caught him like 25, somewhere around there, towards near the end zone.
Shoestring tackle, and yeah, it was a great first drive for us. And in our defense, we were able to kind of contain them early on, but they got a lot of speed on the perimeter. They got a lot of good athletes, a lot of very quick receivers. Their QB is a very good athlete, and this game is not out of reach for them. It's still obviously it's still a 2-possession game, and they've made a lot of big plays. And we've played pretty solid this half to have a 50. I think we're pretty fortunate to have a 15-point lead right now for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is a great team, very fast. Like, if you didn't know on that play that Davis got burnt deep and the guy scored, that guy, if you didn't know, I'm pretty sure runs like a 4.3, which is pretty insane, especially for high school. That is insane.
Yeah, they're a very fast team, very athletic as always, and they seem a little bit better coached this year. They're able to. It seems like they've been able to get it to their athletes a little bit more, and I think if they continue to do that, you never know what could happen in this game. The years past, they had guys like Devontae Lee who was doing great things in college, and yeah, they always have had athletes, but just getting the ball in their hands and finding plays to allow them to go to work has been their issue in the past years, and they've done a pretty decent job of that, and they can definitely continue to get better. And we got to be ready to roll in the second half for sure.
And I mean, hopefully our game today is just like that Devontae Lee senior year game where it was like really close game at half, and then we came and just destroyed them in the second half. Ended up winning by like 30 or something like that, which I would totally take in this game. And with a 15-point lead, I mean, there's a chance that we can win by that much.
Yeah. We've gotten some of the guys have gotten a little bit shaken up in this game. We saw Phillip limp off on a couple plays, and he looks to be all right. But they've had some big hits on us, and we got to continue to be cautious, and we got to continue to spread the ball around because we can't let guys like Phillip and Job kind of carry the workload for us.
Yeah.
We got to make sure we keep spreading the ball around to keep our guys fresh for the second half.
Yeah, and if you're a person that likes big hits and big pops in football, this is the game to watch. I mean, we've already seen a couple. I mean, you see right at the line, they meet them at the line, and there's just you'll hear it.
Yeah, this is a very physical game and pretty higher scoring from what I heard some people were saying. Both defenses are pretty solid, and our defense we've been sloppy tonight, to be honest, and I think if we can make sure we keep limiting the penalties and not allowing them to have extra yards that we can't really afford to give them.
Yeah, penalties. Those have really affected us this game. I mean, we could have honestly, I think we could have pulled this away a little more if we just didn't have so many holding calls that just kept us back and everything.
Yeah, I agree. And the penalties, it's a thing where it kills your momentum in a drive.
Definitely.
And it also it just kind of it kind of gets us tired, and we gotta make sure we keep the momentum rolling on our side and not kind of give them some life.
Yeah, those penalty plays are pretty much just running for no reason, actually just to lose yards, which really can affect you. I mean, especially like on those Phillip Smitherman deep balls. I mean, that guy has to run full speed for 40 yards just to have to back up the ball.
Yeah, and I think our offense, I haven't been too impressed with the variety we've seen on offense. Other than a few big plays to Peyton. Peyton has 2 touchdowns, and he caught that wheel and I believe it was some sort of wheel route.
Yeah, I like that play.
It was a great play, and we seem to be running some of the same plays. So I think we can mix up the variety. We got to show them some different looks in the second half, and I think it's going to be key for us to to get a big stop coming on the first drive and just to make sure we can continue and build on this lead, because it can go away quick against a team like this. And our offense, if we keep kind of lagging like this, this could end up being a close game. And our offense, our starters are not used to playing necessarily 4 quarters of the game. We haven't played 4 quarters all year, so it's going to be key for us to stay fresh, stay healthy, and come out firing early. So, because I don't know how we're going to play in the fourth quarter. We haven't seen us play 4 quarters.
Yeah, I mean, we know this is a good team. We knew this was a really hyped-up game. I mean, it was game of the week. Those football players this morning had to wake up super early just to get to the school and get on TV. I think that was showed earlier today. And also the cheerleaders. I'm sure that was kind of stressful waking up that early.
Yeah, and really for a game like this, I mean, we've played plenty of big games, so we understand what it's like, and our coaching staff understands what it's like, and they understand. We know the scouting reports, but I think we've got to show a little bit more heart, a little bit more effort against a team like this, because to be honest, we've kind of been slacking off, and I don't think we've been hustling as hard as we can. But our seniors have been a big part of this game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you see Will Dunn making some big catches, and Phillip obviously making some big plays. But I mean,
go ahead.
Sorry, but do you honestly think our players are kind of just tired? I mean, you're seeing all these holding calls and everything.
Yeah, and I think it's a speed thing. It's we got to trying to keep up with these guys. They're really good athletes, so it's tough. It's tough to keep up.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, having to keep up with those guys can wear you out, especially with a team like us. I mean, you don't see many guys that are just like extremely fast or anything. We're just a big physical team.
Yep.
Honestly, we're usually in very good shape. And, I mean, you see those guys working in Charger Iron. I just don't know if, like, tonight, maybe it's just because they had to wake up early this morning for the news.
No, and, I think it's more us just understanding that we got to kick it into the extra gear against these teams. We got to be hustling every single play. We cannot take plays off against a team like this. And it just seems like we got to have all 11 guys be on the field, giving full effort on every play, offense and defense. Our O-line has made – we've been a little bit sloppy, and that's normally a pretty strong suit of this team. And our O-line has had a couple big holding calls that have kind of slowed down our offense.
Yeah,
that hasn't allowed us to kind of spread the lead like we ideally would like.
Yeah, I mean, we're usually a very disciplined team. We're always in the right spots and everything. It just hasn't been the perfect day for us, I guess.
No, but and it's still it's good enough right now, but we really can't be satisfied with playing just good enough. We gotta that's not Charger football. We gotta be satisfied and with perfection, and that's not really attainable. It's never attainable. So we gotta keep working and not be satisfied with what we got.
All right, well, I think we're about to head into a commercial here, and we'll see you guys in a minute and talk about what we can improve on.
We all want a chance to grow, to use the present to impact the future. Every day, this field is a place to play for thousands of our students. And this place, this field, changes everything. This field is more because the future plays here.
Oh, we're back, guys, and if you didn't hear before while we were just joined, the seniors end up winning homecoming week, and if you didn't know, I mean, each grade competes against each other in a bunch of different challenges like tug of war, there's Don't Forget the Lyrics, and there's like a donut eating contest and that stuff, and then finally the big one, the lip sync that we had to do that all the grades competed against this morning. That was a big deal. That's usually a big deal homecoming week, and the juniors ended up winning that, but the other small things we lost, and so the seniors took it overall, which is kind of sad, honestly.
Yeah, the juniors, I think the juniors almost got it. But normally seniors win that. It's not really a surprise.
Yeah. No, that's a usual thing. You got to expect the seniors to win it, honestly. But I thought my grade, the juniors, competed very well, except the tug of war. If you weren't there, we had a tough time in the tug of war and got last place, which was very disappointing. Now we're gonna talk about games around the state segment. There's not many big, interesting games that we can find out about in this class, but I mean, if you're a fan of Deer Creek, it's the third quarter. Lawton's up on them 7-3.
Eufaula beat the Hartshorn Miners 40-6. Cherokee is losing to Laverne 60-34. Millwood is beating Community Christian 12-0. And Thomas Fay Custer beat Texoma 16-8.
A lot of small school games going on right now, if you can't tell.
That may be some 8-on-8 football. And Stillwater is beating Midwest City 42-7.
Stillwater dominating 42-7. I honestly don't know how good Midwest City is this year, but I'm pretty sure whenever we played them in 7-on-7 last year, they were really good, as I could see. And I remember their quarterback being really good.
Yeah, let's get to some of the keys in the second half. I'll do the defense. And, our keys to the defense, obviously, number one, limit penalties. Number two, we got to stay strong mentally, not take plays off, hustle, just have heart. And, we're gonna continue to we got to continue to improve and not allow the little mistakes kill us. Not let them, not give up the big plays, contain them, and just keep the ball in front of us, and we're definitely going to stop them.
Yeah, I would say what would really be nice is right off the bat have a great momentum play and just switch it up, because the momentum totally switched at the end of that first half. I mean, we were up by quite a bit, and they cut it down to 2 touchdowns, which, I mean, that safety you could say was a big momentum play, but they're still a 2-possession game. So I mean, I wouldn't just let that change it. I'd say we get another big play here, and did we kick off first?
Yeah, they will get the ball.
They get the ball?
They get the ball.
Okay, dang. Never mind.
So, and yeah, another key, we offensively and defensively both, everybody just has to, they got to do their jobs. If you do your job, not any more, not any less, you're going to improve, and you're going to continue to get better, and you're going to make your team better. You don't need to try to do any more than your job. Don't try to hold on for the big play.
Definitely.
Like we did, don't try to, do anything extra. Don't try to showboat. Just everybody do your job. Stay locked in on the task at hand, and, we're definitely going to come out with a victory in this game.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
If we try to, do extra, then that doesn't necessarily mean we're going to get extra. So
Yeah. And before we get off, I just want to say one thing. Next week's state volleyball, and be there if you are not going to OU Texas.
Yeah, also that is also a very big game. We understand if you go to OU Texas, but state volleyball, just support the volleyball girls. And another thing, softball did end up getting beaten regionals, which was unfortunate. And cheer ended up getting third place in the state championship last weekend.
Yep. All right. That's us. That's all of us from today, and we'll see you hopefully next week.
Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for listening.
When you walk into Fuzzy's Taco Shop, you'll know you're in the right place. With the best Baja-style menu in town, we'll have the whole family addicted.
Order up.
Nachos, tacos, burritos, it doesn't matter. It's like an explosion of flavor in your mouth. We know you've had a long day, and you deserve a break. So, bring the crew to one of the Fuzzy's Taco Shop locations in Norman, Oklahoma City, or Stillwater. Welcome to your new addiction. Eat me.
You're going to find a whole lot to love right now during truck trading time at Joe Cooper Ford. You can trade your keys for the keys to a new truck. Then Joe will beat any other dealer's best deal by $500 guaranteed. Get more for your trade-in, lower your monthly payment, and make no payment.
We're changing healthcare and our name. Now we are SSM Health St. Anthony. But who we are on the inside is still the same. A community of saints in action who have always been a part of SSM Health, making healthcare more accessible when and where you need it. SSM Health St. Anthony. We are saints in action.
Come to the Charger Corner! Go Tigers!
Welcome back to Pop Murray Memorial Field. Mark Carlin here with Rick Stevenson. We're about to start the second half as the Heritage Hall is ahead 29-14, but Rick, I just don't feel comfortable yet enough with the lead.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we've controlled the game, but at the same time, we see the big playability of the Bears. So we're not completely safe. We'll see. This will be a big drive here because John Marshall will be receiving the second half kickoff.
Yep, they had, like I said, one of their drives was very penalty aided, and then they had one very quick drive for 75 yards, a strike downfield. So their scoring has been one very quick play, and then I wouldn't call it a sustained drive, but penalties kept it going, 30 of their 50 yards for the score. So if the Chargers can clean up their penalties, I am sure that things will look a little different.
That's right, yeah. The penalties have been huge.
So tell me what you're expecting in the second half.
Well, I think a lot of the same what we've been seeing. I think we're going to mix it up, a lot of misdirection plays, use the Bears, as we said, aggressiveness against them. You know, we can get them to, you know, slant one way, we can run the other, or get them to jump off sides like we did a couple times. So that's always key.
Well, I hear you. And like I said, the Coach Bogert wanted them to start off well, and they had done that. And they were in control the whole game, and then a lot of penalties started creeping in, and that kind of opened the door, and John Marshall's taking advantage.
Yeah. We need to get a little airflow in here. It's kind of stuffy.
I think you're right, sir. So we'll see what happens in the second half.
Yeah. How about you? What do you think? Anything different? I mean, I think both defenses are playing pretty well. We've been able to get more big plays than they have, but both teams are doing a good job.
Yeah, I mean, our defense is playing solid. Like I said, a few penalties hurt us, but they have held them, what I would say, to the one strike, one big play. And other than that, they haven't done a whole lot on offense. And I think our offense is moving right along, but penalties ended up hurting the offense just as much as they hurt the defense.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, have we had 2 touchdowns called back or just 1? I know we've had a few big plays.
Yeah, definitely one with Philip Smitherman caught it, I know for sure.
Yeah, and then Philip ran that other one. He
well,
did
they had
get
the double
tackled.
pass interference. That was also potential.
That was
he didn't catch it.
interesting.
All right, so Luke Butler kicks it off. He does kick it deep. It's very, very well placed. Oh, Morales does pick it up before it goes out of bounds, which I think is a mistake. And then he's hit right about the 22-yard line.
Yeah, you never know with the football. It could bounce.
Anyway, well, you're right.
5 yards in.
It looked like it was headed out of bounds, but he didn't want to sit and wait, which I do understand that.
That's right.
From their own
All right, looks like the starting defense is back on the field. Don't see any substitutions yet. Other than Colby Lewis is out, I think he's going to be playing one of the corner spots.
Yeah, I think Peyton Ernest is out for the rest of the game, and Robert Embro may also be out. Just a quick update on baseball. The Yankees are leading 7-4 against the Twins. Nationals leading early 3-0 against the Dodgers. The Astros beat the Rays 6-2, and the Braves beat the Cardinals 3-0 earlier today. All right, John Marshall going back to the run game. Morales looking for an opening. It's a nice tackle by the Chargers defense.
How about that UCF game?
Sorry, sir, I was busy looking at baseball scores. Let me help you out. They are losing at the moment. Cincinnati ahead 20-16 into the third. We got to focus on this game, Rick.
Yes,
we are leading by 2 touchdowns, but I'm not comfortable yet. So it looks like it's going to be a quick throw. 2 Chargers are there. Can they tackle the receiver?
Oh,
they
good
do.
job.
It's a great job.
Davis Duncan and Philip Smitherman finishes them off.
Yep. Stevens with the catch, but he had nowhere to go with 2 Chargers. With very good defense. It's going to bring up 3rd down, and it looks like about 3. See what Shells does here.
I assume they're going to run the ball. You know, I mean, they connect on the one long pass, but other than that, their pass plays, we've done a good job defending.
Yeah, I mean, they've had a few, what I would say, screens and stuff, but I agree, not for much yardage. This time Morales gets ahead of steam and does get the 1st down. He's been running. He's been the workhorse for him all night.
Who was it a couple years ago? What was the, why am I forgetting the
Why
guy's
do you ask
name?
me? He went and played at Nevada. Very good running back.
I haven't seen him this year, but I haven't really looked, but I know that played quite a bit as a freshman.
You're testing my memory, and that's always a test these days.
36-yard line.
Any of our listeners out there want to help out with the name of that stud running, led the state in rushing that year.
He was a
beast.
stud. He was strong and had very good feet. 1st and 10. Shells puts the man in motion. It's a fumble. The ball's on the ground, and he alertly falls on it, but it's going to be about a 7-yard loss. That'll help the Chargers out.
Yes,
it's going to come to me, Rick. Don't cheat. It's coming to me.
Oh, I was seeing if anyone had mentioned it. No one has. I know they know.
So they're going to say loss of 6, 2nd and 16 after the errant snap. And I don't know why they're trying to get creative, which I understand, but I also know if the running game is working, why don't they just keep pounding it for 5 to 6 yards a play?
I guess we're keying on it.
Well, they do the same. It's right at the middle, and he's got an opening. Oh, nice.
Our closing
work.
defense was good. Philip there.
Smitherman, nice job.
I think Jackson Jobe also in there.
That's Darren Shaw in the backfield with the run, and, man, he got through a lot of traffic, and then Philip alertly runs in there and trips him up.
I'll tell you what,
11.
With these 2 teams, the holes close quickly.
There's a lot of speed on that field.
Yeah, even though both teams were in the same district, since district play just started last week, we don't have any common opponents yet. But John Marshall plays
3rd and 11. They're coming. It's a screen pass over to Morales. They hit him hard, tackle him out of bounds. He's going to be about 4 yards short. It's going to make Coach Poe guy have to make some decisions.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think? If you were Coach Poe guy?
Well, they're down 15. You don't want to give Heritage the ball, but you're also got a little momentum. Your running game is working.
Looks like they're tacking on a penalty against the Chargers, so we will have a 1st down. I didn't see what the call was.
I didn't either. I'm waiting to see. He says still 4th down, but I don't know why he's saying that.
Penalty moves the ball to the Charger 42-yard line.
I mean, that's going to be a 15-yard penalty, but I don't know what the penalty was.
Roughing the passer.
That's frustrating. We just talked about penalties.
Rick Hansing. Devontae Lee. Thank you, Rick, for giving that. How did we forget Devontae Lee's name?
Oh, he was a great player, or he is a great player. Rick Hansing, haven't seen him in the booth in a while.
I know.
He needs to get back here.
Spending a lot of time watching the Mustangs,
who
are ranked for the first time since
having
getting
a good
the death
season.
penalty. It's because of the kicking game.
It's got to be the kicking game. I was going to say maybe Shane Buechele, the quarterback, but I think the kicking game is also very good.
Well, the kicking game influences Shane Buechele and how he can throw it.
I totally agree. Good luck, Jack. All right, 2nd and 10. It's going to be a quick throw. Man, that's good defense. That's Bryce Stevens that catches it.
Good tackle by Davis Duncan there.
He had a head of steam. Stevens did. And the ball's going to be right about the 40-yard line.
Justin Evans also replied back, definitely confirming that it is Devontae Lee. So thank you.
And I'm glad they're watching. 3rd and 8. We'll see if that defense can shut this down. Stevens in motion. And it's nice tackle.
That was Hardy Bowers.
That was
Hardy Bowers right there for the quick stop.
Number 6 running at Robertson with the carry, but it's going to bring up 4th down and about 7 or 8.
They bring in Morales back in.
Well, he's gotten beat up a little bit, but man, he has had a good game.
Yeah, he's carried the workload, that's for sure.
They're going to say 4th and 8, and the Bears are going for it on their own 40. It's a screenplay, but
Hardy
Bowers tackles him for a loss of 3 yards.
That's right.
Very well done. Hardy's got a safety already tonight, or a
he's
feature player.
Been all over the place. He may try to bookend this thing with our player of the game as well. We'll see. We've got a lot of people gunning for that right now.
Potential candidates. We definitely do. All right, so 1st and 10, the Chargers take over at the 43-yard line. Let's get this offense going as the defense was able to get them the ball back to hold the Bears off. It's a quick throw.
A little high for Joe Washington.
Yeah, I'm not sure he was looking for that yet, but it was on him in a hurry.
Yeah. Jackson's got a good arm.
He does. Good baseball player. Got a strong arm.
That's right. Ranked number 2 junior in the state right now.
Very impressive.
Behind another fellow Charger.
Who's that? Gray?
Gray Thomas.
Yeah. I expect our baseball team to be pretty good. So 29-14, 2nd and 10. This time it's a handoff. Jaden Williams still on his feet. He's got 7 yards, and now a host of Bears trying to bring him down. He's not going down. Well, I don't know when they blew the whistle, but he was still on his feet.
He was. I was looking at the far side ref, seeing if he was going to call him down, but we can't hear the whistle from here. But
they're gonna
good job, Jaden.
Yeah, they're going to give him about 8.
We've talked about he's a strong player.
Very strong. And then now that Peyton is out for the rest of the game, I think he will get a lot more action. He and Colby Lewis will be running the ball some.
Maybe some River Faulkner, too.
Third and 2 for the Chargers. It's a quick run, and it's a first down and more.
Jaden Williams.
That's a great run in traffic. He gets down to about the 36-yard line.
Yeah, not only showing his strength, but his speed there, too. He hit that hole like he was shot out of a cannon. We got Anthony Reyes a little banged up. He wants to stay in, though. He's going to tough it out. Big old boy, but I was watching him. He moves pretty quick for such a big guy. They're pretty good size across the line. I mean,
yeah, they are. They've got a lot of big guys in there.
Yeah.
First and 10, ball at 37-yard line. Chargers are on the move. Jaden Williams is running the ball well.
3 seconds on the play clock. He just gets it off.
And he's still running the ball well. He's going right through that. Still on his feet. Nice spin move.
Yeah.
The 20-yard line. Jaden Williams looking very strong.
Nice moves by Jaden.
Tim Stevens made the tackle.
Yeah, looks like he needs a breather. He's walking a little gingerly.
Well,
now we got Colby Lewis. Like I said, Colby Lewis coming.
He was carrying the load so far, and he's running hard.
Gavin Freeman in the game as well. With these two in, Suman may throw a little screen pass or something here, mix it up. Since you took Hardy Bowers, who's a good blocking back out too.
Right, they're spreading them out, like you said. Just Colby in the backfield.
Nope, I was wrong.
Yeah, they put it underneath. That's a good blocking.
Yeah, good run by Colby.
That's a nice tackle by John Marshall there. I think that was Ziegler with the tackle. But nice run by Colby. He had a good head of steam. First and 10, he got about 8.
Jaden Williams back in the game. Just need a little breather. He carried it a few times. Ran hard, quick.
Looks like we're going to just run it down their throat at this point.
Yeah, might as well use some clock. 4.5 minutes to go. This quarter's gone a lot faster than the first.
Well, right. So after the lightning delay, this is going much faster. 2nd and 3 for the Chargers. spreading them out, but they're still running it right at him.
Yeah.
That time, only a couple.
Yeah, he's close to. I mean, he's
to
just
the first down.
Quarter of a yard short of a first down. It looks like.
Wrapped up by Penny.
Under 4 minutes to go now. Third quarter.
Here the first
So
down.
I don't know if they're going to give it to him or not. I haven't seen him move the sticks, which makes me think he's a little short. They have not shown that they have the first down, so it's going to be third
and short.
very short.
And the Heritage Hall goes to Perkins next week, who's also ranked in 3A.
Yeah, they're also a very good team. But Rick, we take them one game at a time here. You know
That's
that.
right.
Nice run for the first down and more. Still on his feet, fighting his way. There's a flag.
William Jackson in there. Oh, Willie Jack mixing it up with number 23, which is Jason Lewis.
We'll see what the call is.
Well, it had to be on John Marshall.
Oh, William Jackson
I say
was a star on Fox this morning.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah. He did a great job.
Good. We interviewed him or what they did?
Yep, interviewed him a little bit, and then the linemen had to do a hula hoop contest.
And he won?
Well, it was all the linemen putting it while they're holding hands. The hula hoop's got to go all the way through them.
Oh.
They did in 10 seconds. John Marshall 15. Although I think they have bigger guys, so probably it's a little harder. But we're more agile.
Dead ball, personal foul.
So after the personal foul against the Bears, it's going to move the Chargers that much closer. They're going to be first and goal.
You got Max Bates in there playing some tight end.
First and goal from the 4.
See if we can make this happen here. Get some points and make Rick feel a little bit better about this game.
Looks like no one's covering Davis Duncan. Oh, now they're shifting a little.
It's a handoff
to
again,
Phillip.
trying to get around the end. Phillip does, and a touchdown, Phillip Smitherman. Very nicely done. The Chargers with
flag.
Oh, mercy. Stop them on fourth down,
Holding
and
on
then
the
I
Chargers.
thought got in, but it looks like got negated by a penalty.
You know what penalties do?
They're killers. Don't make me say it again.
Yeah, that's Phillip's second touchdown brought back because of a penalty.
He may be our player of the game because he could have had 20 scores, but instead he only has 1 or 2.
One right now.
Well, let's get him another one. Let's get it back up the Chargers to about the 17-yard line.
First and goal from the 17.
Let's see what the Chargers here. They've been running it a lot, but at some point, I think they're going to air it out. I just don't know when. Phillip again gets the handoffs, trying to get to the outside, and they can't catch him. He's down, still on his feet, taken down right about the 5-yard line.
About the 2, I think, isn't it? Or maybe the 3.
It's the far side of the field.
Yeah.
Let's see where they mark it. Rick's been making fun of my eyesight all night. It's starting to hurt my feelings.
I'm just trying to help our listeners and our viewers. Maybe the 4. Maybe they got it in between us.
Okay, fair enough.
Ball carried to the 3-yard line.
3-yard line, Craig Brown says.
I don't trust Craig. All right, ball at the 3-yard line, second and goal after a good run by Smitherman. I think, man, he deserves the touchdown. I don't know if they're going to hand it to him again, and they do. He's hit, still on his feet, dives in, touchdown, 2-yard run, Phillip Smitherman. He's earned it.
Yeah, he did earn that.
So Jaden Williams carries the load for a while, and then Phillip Smitherman, after a called back from penalty touchdown, he ends up running it in, and he earned it. He had to run hard to get it in there. So Chargers 35-14, the extra point pending. Luke Butler kicks it, and it is up, and it is good. So make that 36-14. So I like that. I feel a little better about that.
Yeah, I do too. Like I said, we're back-to-back weeks against ranked teams, so it's good to get up on this one. Hopefully get some of the younger guys in towards the end of the game, give some of these guys a rest. Since we've had a couple others nicked up and out of the game, we want to make sure we're fully loaded for next week.
Yeah, we definitely got a few injuries from this game, and there's been some hard hitting going on down there.
That's right. You know, in case you missed it in the first half, I want to thank some of our sponsors. I want to thank Fields and Futures for supporting Charger Vision. Check them out at fieldsandfutures.org to find out how they're empowering coaches and kids to be something bigger than themselves. Fields and Futures, one field, one coach, one student at a time.
I'd also like to thank a longtime sponsor, Mercedes-Benz of Oklahoma City, for their support. Visit them in Edmond or online at mercedes-benzofokc.com. Mercedes-Benz of OKC, the best or nothing. All right, I'm excited about that drive and that touchdown. And we ran it right at them, and they couldn't stop it. That's what I like. Luke Butler kicking it deep. Stevens catches it about the 8-yard line.
First one I think they've caught cleanly.
Right. Looking for an opening, and then tackled from behind.
Tackle.
Who was that?
A.J. Searles.
Very nicely done.
Yeah.
Because there was a little bit of a crease there. If he didn't make that tackle, I was worried it was going to be him against Luke Butler, and could be trouble.
Yeah, good pursuit by A.J.
So the ball's going to be spotted right at the 29-yard line. Also, Rick, I definitely want to special thanks to our most exciting sponsor. That's Heyday Entertainment. It's jam-packed with family fun. A bi-level laser tag arena with bridges and ramps, mini golf, ropes course, arcade, and pizza. Visit them in Lower Bricktown or in Norman and watch the game the Heyday way.
That's the way I like to watch the game.
It's the only way to watch it.
That's true.
First and 10.
While watching it on Charger Vision.
Of course. Surely they're playing Charger Vision while they're there. This time it's a handoff. Shaw, who's trying to get free, does get about 5 yards on the run.
He did a
flag, late flag on the play.
Unsportsmanlike. I think it may be on our sideline. Possibly. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know. Connor Keith's walking off the field, like hands up, like, what did I do? So. Oh, and another.
Who is that? That's a sideline warning on. Looks like Coach Adams has got that one. Okay, penalties are killers, and we just gave them a quick 30 yards. That's a good way to give them a little momentum. First and 10. They're probably going to be, maybe I should say first and goal after.
Coach Adams, he's known to be a little fiery out there.
So they are at the 49. Here's where they're going to be starting after multiple penalties.
First and 10, John Marshall from the 49-yard.
Minute 52 left in the third quarter. Oh, the snap is down, and lots of Chargers in the backfield. That's going to be a big loss.
Boy, we did have a bunch in there.
Man, that play did not have a chance to develop. And then when the ball hit the turf, nothing that Shells could do but fall on it. That's going to be about the 37-yard line. It's going to bring up second and long.
I think he looked up to throw a pass and didn't watch the ball into his hands.
So Shells still back there. It's going to be second and 21 after the, I say errant snap, but it was more like an errant catch. Deep throw. Nobody can find the ball. I guess they lost it in the lights. The receiver trying to get Malik Ed, trying to find the ball and push off on the defender, who was in great position, but he couldn't find the ball either.
Kobe Lewis was right on him.
Third and 21, but that's when you got 21 to go, you're going to have to air it out.
Yeah.
See if you can get a penalty or maybe make a completion. Connor Keith coming back in. Looks like it's going to be the same play, but there's a lot of Chargers. There's a penalty marker down as well, but it's going to be a sack. It's going to be on Davis Duncan. Gets the sack, but we'll see what the penalty is. I'm assuming holding, and it is.
I assume they're going to decline that, give Davis the sack.
4th down. Gavin Freeman's going to be back to receive the punt. The Chargers defense, although they gave them a lot of yards in penalties, they ended up backing them up.
Here come the pink
10 yards. Look out. Somebody pay attention.
Yeah.
I don't want my wife going to be hit by one of those while she's busy chatting. 4th and 27. It's a low line drive punt that Gavin Freeman has a hard time with. He did touch it, so he's going to have to pick it up in a hurry. He does. He's hit trying to break free and just goes down about the 23-yard line, as that was a football takes a squirrely bounce, as you mentioned. And
especially when they're kicked on a line drive like that.
Not as good a field position as maybe the Chargers were hoping, but he does secure the ball, and they are going to take over right about the 23-yard line.
They should have just 1 or 2 plays, and then we'll be in the 4th quarter with the Chargers up 22.
That's what I like. We talked about the wind. It's really not a factor, as it's kind of gusting periodically.
It's picked up a little bit since
we're with the wind, if you can say what wind there is. Jackson Jobe surveying the field. This time he's looking to throw. He's in trouble, as there's a lot of defenders out there, but that means there's none in front of him as he cuts to the right, stays on his feet, goes out of bounds. Wow. There's been a lot of penalties tonight. It's a nice run on a what was good defense by the Bears. Jackson Jobe able to work his way around, but there's, I'm guessing, a holding, but I have not seen what the call is.
Well, the Chargers are backing up, so. Looks like the rest, well, now the Bears are backing up.
I'm waiting to see what the call is, but
no,
there's confusion. Face mask on the offense.
Interesting.
Just a 5-yarder, which means, I guess, somewhat incidental. But you don't see that called on the offense very often.
Not very often, no.
So that's going to be, I guess, a spot foul. So it's first and about 10 or 11.
First and 9.
Jobe hands it off. There's not really anywhere to go. Jaden Williams on his feet still, fighting for yards.
Yeah, he still carried some guys. And that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter with the Chargers up 36-14. We'll take a break and be back for some 4th quarter action.
In a world full of distractions, achieve attention. Driving a brand new Mercedes-Benz from Mercedes-Benz of Oklahoma City. Like the totally new, completely redesigned 2020 GLE 350 SUV. Available with 7-passenger seating, a new infotainment system, and supreme luxury. Get yours now during the Mercedes-Benz Summer Event.
View all of our best offers online at mercedes-benzofokc.com.
All right, welcome back.
Back to Bob Murray Memorial Field. Mark Harlan with Rick Stevenson. Heritage Hall stretched the lead to 36-14. And we're feeling a little more comfortable. We got a whole quarter to go.
There's some more of the jungle. The jungle's kind of thinned out a little bit.
It's probably past their bedtime. You know, the lightning delay put us down about 45 to 50 minutes. And so that first quarter lasted a long time. So we're starting the 4th, although it is 10-10. We appreciate you staying with
That's
us.
what, you already announced a couple final scores, so we are behind, so the stats may not make the paper tomorrow.
It's a running play. We're not going down without a fight. That's 2nd and 7. We got about 3 on the carry.
Yeah, Brian Brinkley from Channel 4 was out here. Unfortunately, had to leave during the rain delay, or else we still may see some Charger highlights on Channel 4. Yeah, River Faulkner was in there for that play.
3rd and 4. Throw to Max Bates on this side. Job looking to throw. Quick throw. That's it was going to be a tough catch.
To Colby Lewis? Yeah.
Intended for Colby Lewis, correct. That was, he wasn't really open. I mean, it was kind of a tough angle. It got on him in a hurry. It was going to be a very good catch, and I still don't think it was going to be enough for a first down.
Yeah. Gavin Freeman in there to punt.
Sort of against the wind, the weak wind that we have.
Where's our meteorologist?
I see him down there.
And he was correct that it didn't rain, but
it's a low rugby-style kick. Goes out of bounds right about the 47, 48-yard line. Not his best effort. So tell me about Quail Creek Bank, Rick.
Well, Quail Creek Bank, their student and checking savings accounts will set you up for success. Visit them online at quailcreek.bank or stop and see them at the 122nd North May location to learn more about their free accounts and free money matches for students. Huge thanks to Quail Creek Bank for being a longtime sponsor of Charger Vision.
I meant tell me about your first account there.
Oh, when I was 10, I saved my first like $25.
Nice.
That's right. Back when my parents made me do chores.
Now you get to return that favor to your
10
kids.
cents for vacuuming stairs, 25 cents for cleaning a bathroom. Those are big money.
All right, John Marshall with a screen. Oh, Morales gets taken down by Hardy Bowers again.
Yeah, Hardy's all over the place.
So I will also give you 25 cents to clean my bathrooms at my house, Rick. If you're available, maybe tomorrow, for
I know
example.
Bryce. And they would take a lot more than 25 cents to clean that bathroom.
Oh, my goodness. 2nd and 14. The screenplay that did not go anywhere. Hardy Bowers was coming off after he makes a very good tackle on the screenplay.
Yeah, it looks like Hardy may be bleeding a little. I guess they have to cover him up like they do in basketball.
Games. KJ Evans comes in for him at the linebacker position. Morales in motion. Shells looking for him and throws it right over his head. He was the intended receiver, but not a good throw by Shells.
Shout out to Dr. Bill Bondurant listening. He had got called out. He was on the field earlier. He's our usual game day doctor, but got called away. But
he's been busy tonight.
He's listening.
I don't know when he
listening
left.
in.
But well, by all means, tell Dr. Bondurant hello.
You just did.
Hello, Dr. Bondurant. So Chargers leading 36-14. We are in the fourth quarter, 3rd and 14. Shell's trying to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw. He throws it out to Morales on a screenplay, but there's a lot of Chargers there. He just has nowhere to go.
Good defense, Landon Lahodney.
Yep, that's a great tackle.
Now he was in a good place too. He wasn't going to be juked.
Very well done by the defense. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Bears, and it looks like they're sending out the punting unit. It's 4th and 19. They just, I know that it's time to go for it at this point, but
not not on their side of the field.
Well, 19 is hard to get. So
looks like Nick Keith coming in.
Looks like Jason Lewis is going to be punting.
Not a bad punt.
Oh, yeah.
Just barely
Good night. That's a scary catch.
Dangerous,
but it is caught right about the 30-yard line. But, yeah, it was kind of on his shoe tops. I think they let that bounce.
Shaw. First and 10 Heritage Hall.
All right, we also want to thank Venue Catering once again for their continued support. They take amazing care of our students every day at lunch and serve the state's best gourmet concessions. As Mark said, the best halftime hot dog.
I've had them there before, I can say it. Chargers take over first and 10, ball at the 30-yard line. Jackson Jobe still in at quarterback. This time it's
there's
Philip
that
Smith
play
underneath. It's wide open. He cuts it back. He's at the 40. Nice spin move. He's at the 45. Is there a flag on the play? I can't see.
I don't see one.
Oh, yeah, there is. See, I thought so.
Oh, yeah, there is.
I think Russ Cook was hiding it, but it was there.
Every time Phillip has a big play.
But no, our choice is Hardy Bowers had a great game. Philip Smitherman's had a great game. Phillip is not going to show up on the stat sheet because every time he makes a big play, it's negated by penalty.
Someone else's stat takes it away.
He's working twice as hard and not getting the reward, I'm sorry to report.
Holding Heritage Hall.
I think they're going to need to clean that up before we go to Perkins next week.
Those coaches are going to analyze this tape, that's for sure. And I just want to say hi.
Take it easy on them a little bit, but they do need to clean up the penalties. We agree wholeheartedly. That backs him up to the 28. It's going to be first and 12.
We got River Faulkner back in there along with Jagger Abels. Jaden Williams in the backfield along with River Faulkner.
Yep, Jaden is running it hard. Oh, he takes a hard hit there, but I think he's
keeps
delivering
his
the
legs
punishment.
going.
He gets it out to about the 32 to 33 yard line, but he got hit, but I think he gave the punishment instead of taking the punishment.
He kind of came down hard on his back. He's going to come out and catch his breath.
He runs it hard, and he's a load.
Yeah, he gets his legs churning, and they're not small.
They are not. Second and 8 for the Chargers. Colby Lewis coming in.
Resetting the play clock?
Well, no, I think.
Yeah, I think they just wanted to
get the play clock working. I agree. That's what it looked like, the signal he gave, but the referees are kind of looking around. And Coach Bogert is on the field. And now he's off.
Clock's going, under 9 minutes to play in this game.
Looks like Jackson Jobe is trying to figure out what play he wants Coach Bogert to have him run. 14 seconds. Trying to get everybody set up. Philip Smith a one-on-one on this side.
Got Gavin Freeman, Jagger Abels.
Quick throw. Phillips just streaking down the sidelines. Jackson Jobe throwing as far as he can, and Phillip catches it at the 20, tackles at the 15. That's a nice throw and a great catch by Philip Smitherman.
Phillip may be a little spent. He's going to sleep well tonight.
I think he is.
Not only from the game, but he's also homecoming king.
That's a lot going on.
That is.
Emotionally spent and physically. Oh, first and 10. Chargers now down to the, they put him out at about a 15.5. Chargers in control with 36 to 14 so far tonight.
Colby Lewis.
Trying to get around there. He's carrying some guys.
Yeah,
but,
he did a good job carrying him as well.
Tackled right about the 13-yard line.
Clock's still moving. The clock's our biggest friend right now.
Pull down by Ziegler.
So 8:02 and still running, like you said. I think we're going to be running the ball a lot from henceforth.
Yeah. Jaden Williams getting the helmet on, back in the game for Colby Lewis. Max Bates in, so it looks like we're going to have a tight end set where I would expect Jaden Williams to be getting the ball right here.
Second and 8 from the 14. Why didn't he just run it in the end zone?
Oh, no.
No, it's a fake. Jackson Jobe fakes the underneath that they've seen a lot of, and he keeps it.
Oh,
hey,
oh,
jeez Louise. I would say that's a lot of frustration on the.
Yeah, our security. He hit his head hard on the track.
Driven out of bounds by Ziegler, but he kept driving him all the way into the track and into, like you said, the security on the track.
Yeah,
Mercy, I hope he's okay.
It's not like he was standing right on the sideline. He was a few yards back, and
I mean, they just kept riding him, even though they were way out of bounds.
Yeah. Keith Castle down there, along with Steve Chard, make sure. Bill Bondurant, get back out of here.
Right, Dr. Bondurant, we need you. The 36-14, that'll be some sort of unnecessary roughness, unsportsmanlike conduct. And
yeah, they're taking a stretcher down there.
Well, Ziegler is going out of the game. I don't know if he's thrown out or just the coach wants to chat with him.
Why don't we take a injury timeout and come back?
Yeah, we'll go to commercial and we'll come back and get you updated on what's going on here.
In a world full of distractions, achieve attention driving a brand new Mercedes-Benz from Mercedes-Benz of Oklahoma City. Like the totally new, completely redesigned 2020 GLE 350 SUV. Available with 7-passenger seating, a new infotainment system, and supreme luxury. Get yours now during the Mercedes-Benz summer event.
View all of our best offers online at mercedes-benzofokc.com.
First and goal for Heritage Hall. They are tending to the security on the sidelines that took a hit. And it's a quick throw. Jackson Jobe, I can't see who caught it.
Philip
It's touchdown.
Smitherman.
Philip Smitherman's everywhere. He wants player of the game back.
Yeah, he does.
But he's earning it. He's worked very hard tonight. That's a nice throw from Jackson Jobe. He fires it over there, and Philip is ready. He's worked hard today.
He works hard for the money.
He works hard for it, honey.
Luke Butler on to 50 extra point.
Luke Butler on for the extra point. The flag
Penalty
is
flag
thrown.
is
No
thrown.
surprise there because they've been thrown all night in some capacity.
So even if you're joining us late and you think, why is this game running so long? It's not because of all the penalties, though that's added to it.
False start. It's Chargers.
But it was because of the lightning delay. False start on the Chargers.
That's going to make this a little more challenging for Luke Butler. 42-14 right now, but extra point pending. Luke Butler, it is up, and it is good.
Right down the middle.
It's going to be 43-14. Your Chargers leading. They're still tending to the security officer. They ended up hitting his head on the track after a tackle out of bounds.
Yeah, they're still
I hope
tending
he
to
will
him.
be okay.
You know, I want to thank one of our presenting sponsors, Fuzzy's Taco Shop. There's no better game day restaurant. Fresh, fast, and fun. Stop in at the Chisholm Creek location after the game or visit one of the others in Edmond, Bricktown, Norman, Stillwater, or more. Fuzzy's, welcome to your new addiction. That is a good post-game meal as well.
I don't know if they're still going to be open for us
Yeah,
the
they
way
will.
this game's going.
Yeah.
But, yes, I concur. Also, big thanks to our sponsor, the 24/7 Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at SSM Health, St. Anthony's Healthplex in North Oklahoma City. Just walk in or schedule online for sports or orthopedic injuries. We've had a lot of them tonight.
They're earning their money tonight. Also want to thank Texadelphia Social Grill. Another presenting sponsor since 2013. Tex-Mex meets Philly cheesesteak, and your taste buds are the winner. Stop by the Lower Bricktown location and make every day a Texadelphia day.
Luke Butler with kind of a pooch kick. Number 6 has it Robertson, who is very fast, and he's getting around the corner, but can he outrun all the Chargers? He turns the corner, he's got an opening, but then taken out of bounds right about the 45.
Oh.
A little extracurricular
Jagger Abels
going on out there. John Marshall just frustrated. They came in here undefeated and playing well, and tonight the Chargers have handled business, and I think they're
Phillips giving a little talk to
Jagger. So don't get caught in that mess. They're frustrated, and they are. John Marshall is a very proud team, and I don't think they like the way this game has gone.
No. And they haven't played bad. I mean, they've had, they had that one big safety. That was huge.
Yeah, that wasn't a great play. But I agree. They just haven't been able to get on track. Their running game is very good. Morales has had a great game
he's
for
really
them.
good back there.
But they just haven't found the consistency. The one drive they had, we helped them with penalties, and then had a great throw and catch for 75 yards. But other than that, there's not been enough consistency.
I would agree with you, Mark.
I'm glad you do, sir. All right, so the Chargers defense is out there. We'll see if we see some new faces at this point in the game. It's 43-14.
Not yet. Well, Joe Washington's in at corner.
Yeah, it looks like they've got Ziegler in there as their running quarterback. He does look like he's going to keep it, but now he's going to throw it deep.
Give and go.
He throws it as far as he can, and it is almost caught. That's a nice play. We talked about it earlier.
I said a give and go. I meant a stop and go. I was looking over there and saw him do that, and he had a step.
Yep, Bryce Stevens, the intended receiver. And, we talked about the running quarterback, and at some point they're going to throw it. That was it. Chargers defense was a little behind him.
Yeah, he's got a better arm than what I don't say than what we thought, but he has a strong arm, is what I should say.
I don't know how accurate it is, but it's strong.
I mean, he threw that one, from the 40 down to it bounced around the 10.
Yeah. That's Rick Stevenson type error in that thing. 2nd and 10. This time he does hand it off. Oh, the defense stops him in the backfield but can't wrap him up. Still on his feet.
Philip Smitherman takes him down.
Is that Shaw? Who was that?
Who ran it?
Yeah. I'm looking to see. He came up, Darren Shaw, and he looks like he came up a little injured, and you're right. I hope it is just a cramp. Man, that's a nice, that's only a 5-yard run, even though that was a nice run.
I mean, Landon had him in the backfield. He made a nice move. Landon's usually a very sure tackler, so.
That was
and then he got by, I think Connor Keith was back there, and those are two really good tacklers, so that was a nice run.
And Philip Smitherman cleans it up. But like I said, that's a nice hard run, and he only gets 5 out of it. So 3rd down, looking to throw. Does throw it long, but into double coverage and just overthrows it.
Yeah.
He had a step for a second, but it was 2 Chargers were converging on that. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Now I think I say they're going to go, but
looks like the punting unit is coming out. Yeah, Ziegler, they're putting in there. I don't know if Shells is done for the night or not.
Yeah, Ziegler's listed as a wide receiver. He's got a pretty good arm.
Yep, he's come in and played, I say wildcat, I don't know what else to call it. It's kind of the running quarterback, but they're forced to throw now as they are trying to play a little catch-up.
Well, let's take a timeout along with the field, and we'll be back for the remainder.
We're changing healthcare and our name. Now we are SSM Health St. Anthony. But who we are on the inside is still the same. a community of saints in action who have always been a part of SSM Health, making healthcare more accessible when and where you need it. SSM Health St. Anthony. We are saints in action.
Come to Charger Ford! Go Chargers!
Welcome back, Potbury Memorial Field. It's 4th and 4, and John Marshall is punting and does punt. Gavin Freeman back to get it, trying to stiff arm and get around the corner, but he can't get down past
that was
the defender.
That's a nice tackle.
A good effort. Yeah, that's Jarvis Smallwood that ends up tackling. Yeah, I thought he was going to be able to shuck him off and keep running, but he was unable to do that.
1st and 10 Chargers from their own 25 yards.
1st and 10 will be at the 25-yard line. (43-14) Heritage Hall in firm control now with the ball, and John Marshall just getting a little frustrated.
Oh, we've got. I don't know where he came from.
I don't either. There should be a penalty, but there is not. All right, it's a good run by the Chargers. I was watching the KJ Evans,
freshman,
the freshman in there to tailback, and
yeah, Baker
it's a
Burns
nice run.
Coming in the game. And so is number 31 for the Chargers. That's Ori Walker.
1st and 10 Chargers.
Yeah, let's get Phillip out of there. He doesn't need to.
I agree. It's time to rest the starters. They played hard. I agree. I don't know why the clock is not running. 1st down.
Yeah, it should be. Okay, now.
Bringing in the golf cart for the ambulance is here for the security guard. I hope he is okay. But he took a hard fall.
Boy,
Hit his head on the track.
Well, it looks like Gavin Freeman's going to come in replacing Jackson Jobe at quarterback.
Yep, Cooper Cookson in.
Nick Keith's in.
Cole on the tackle. Gain of 2. 2nd and 8.
2nd and 9 on the what they're saying is the Chargers, I think, are just going to be running it up the middle multiple times and try to get out of here. This time it is a run and taken down hard by a very large man.
Yeah, Nick Keith carried the ball.
Well, 79 for John Marshall, Anthony Reyes, 5'11", 290.
And I think we get our first action from Will Shepard this year. He's been injured. He is in the game for William Jackson.
Yeah, William Jackson looks like he
kind of is limping a little.
Yeah,
so
hope he will be okay.
Yeah, I'm sure. He just did that for sympathy.
You're not falling for it, Rick. We know him too well. Sorry, that's me. All right, a handoff again.
Nice move by Nick.
Trying to find an opening. Gets about 3 to 4 yards. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Brings up, what is it, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3? 4.
I think it's 4th down.
4th and 4, my apologies. And we have Davis Duncan back in. Jake Denny's in.
The Chargers look like they're going to punt. Gavin Freeman going to punt it. We're down to 3:28. I'm sure he is going to wait as long as he can. He's looking at the coach to see if he.
Oh, there he goes.
This time a much better kick. Takes a bounce rugby-style kick. Bounces down to about the 15-yard line. We've got 3 minutes and 13 seconds left.
Rolls dead at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10, John Marshall.
3:10 to go. We'll thank a couple more of our sponsors while we're here. Want to thank, once again, a big thank you to Joe Cooper Ford for their support. They help us out in a number of ways. We had the Joe Cooper Ford drive of the game tonight. After John Marshall scored their first touchdown, we came back and drove it right down and scored. But they also donated the cars to use during the homecoming festivities tonight. And finally, they are a sponsor for Charger Vision. So visit them in their Edmond, Yukon, Shawnee, or Tulsa showrooms, or check them out online at joecooperford.com to find your new ride. Joe Cooper Ford, home of the $10,000 deal. And who loves you, Oklahoma?
It's Joe Cooper Ford. It's obvious. All right, a handoff, and man, the Chargers defense is just swarming tonight.
Yeah, that was Darren Shaw.
We're getting wholesale substitutions on defense, it looks like at this point.
Right, Jaden Williams coming out. A.J. Searles coming out. And Gavin Wilson, I thought he just came in, but he's coming out.
Trevor Faulkner in there.
Baker Burns in there. Defensive end, Jake Denny's playing the other defensive end, and Will Shepard right in the middle, nose guard.
The running play, it's off to Mercy. He's
fumble.
fast.
Joe
Darren
Washington
Shaw.
picks it up.
Joe Washington, can they catch him? It does not look like it. Joe Washington picks it up and scores.
Good job. Joe picked it up around the 25-yard line, I think, and
ran it right in. Yeah, Darren Shaw with the fumble after he gave it. He had a hard run, but you got to hang on to the ball, Rick.
Yeah. I didn't see who made the hit.
I did not either, but congratulations, Joe. He got in there on defense, playing a little defensive back, and makes the most of it.
Yeah. His dad's in front of us. He's texting someone. Say, look at my boy.
Get the, it's probably, hope he took a picture of that.
High
snap, that's
good
right.
Job.
Luke Butler, they get it down.
Yeah, good job Landon getting that down. Which brings the Chargers to 50, Mark.
It's impressive. I didn't expect that
we've
output.
got the Charger revision that Ryder has produced. So.
Ryder Bates, let's see what we got.
Landon still in the game there. Ryder, can you start that from the beginning again? Let's see who is right at the point of attack there. Yeah, I want to see who caused the fumble of that one. Well, it looked like it was either 16 or 18 maybe, but.
Well, I know Jake Denny was in there, but I don't know if he was the one that. Here we go, 18. No, number
Gavin
6.
Freeman.
Gavin Freeman strips
Landon
it out of
Lahadney.
there.
They kind of tag teamed it there. So good job, Landon and Gavin and Joe. Good job on the replay, Ryder.
Excellent work. 50-14, 2 minutes and 19 seconds left. Tell me what you're thinking, Rick. I mean, our defense has played strong all year, but this is definitely the best test they've had.
Yeah, and they've handled it well. We've had some breaks, but we've had some things go against us too.
He looked like he was going to pitch it, but he doesn't. He keeps it. That's
Oh, and he fumbles it. Chargers pick it up.
Oh, mercy. That's number 8, Tim Stevens. Thought about pitching it back, and the Chargers were kind of chasing, and then he coughs it up, and the Chargers get it.
Yeah, Ori Walker. I believe it was Ori. Was it 81?
Well, 1st and 10 for the Chargers. At this point, I don't know.
1st and 10 Chargers.
Looks like Liam Burton, freshman, may come in at quarterback now.
I think you're exactly right, sir. I'm considering running play. What do you think, Rick?
Yeah. Nick Keith. Ooh. The big old boy landing on him right there.
Yes. It's a tough run.
See.
The clock can't go fast enough at this point.
In on the last tackle. Awesome one.
Minute and a half to go. Nick's showing a little blood on the elbow.
He got hit hard on that one.
Well, there was, yeah, we've got the previous, after this play, we'll watch the fumble, who caused the fumble. And
good time at the handoff, nothing there, trying to get around the end.
KJ Evans. Let's say okay, let's take a look at that fumble again.
KJ Evans.
49 seconds.
The replay of the last fumble. Like I said, it looked like he was about
just takes it.
I wanted to say,
Which, that part looked good.
Maybe
he's looking good, and then Freeman again looks like fumble.
Oh, you're right.
He's
it was Gavin Freeman. 2 forced fumbles
right at the end of the game. A crucial part of the game to sew this thing shut.
And we're about to end this one, but we will tell you our player of the game, it's Philip Smitherman. No surprise, he was a star on the game, offense, defense,
special
teams, both sides of special teams. So that will bring this one to an end. And Mark, should we go to commercial and come back and recap?
Sure, we'll see if we're going to catch Philip down at the field or he's going to come up here, but definitely we'll go to commercial and come back with a recap.
When you walk into Fuzzy's Taco Shop, you'll know you're in the right place. With the best Baja-style menu in town, we'll have the whole family addicted.
Order up.
Nachos, tacos, burritos, it doesn't matter. It's like an explosion of flavor in your mouth. We know you've had a long day, and you deserve a break. So, bring the crew to one of the Fuzzy's Taco Shop locations in Norman, Oklahoma City, or Stillwater. Welcome to your new addiction. Eat me.
You're going to find a whole lot to love right now during truck trading time at Joe Cooper Ford. You can trade your keys for the keys to a new truck. Then Joe will beat any other dealer's best deal by $500 guaranteed. Get more for your trade-in, lower your monthly payment, and make no payment for 90 days. Plus, we believe in service after the sale. When you bring your new Joe Cooper Ford in for service, you'll get a courtesy loaner car and a car wash. Who loves you, Oklahoma?
Come see us at Joe Cooper Ford.
We all want a chance to grow, to use the present to impact the future. Every day, this field is a place to play for thousands of our students. And this place, this field, changes everything.
I guess
This
somebody's going to tell
field
me
is
when they
more
are ready to.
Because the future plays here.
Welcome back to Potberry Memorial Field. It is a late one here at Heritage Hall. Your Heritage Hall Chargers win 50-14 against John Marshall, which was going to be a rival game, and it was going to be who wanted it in this region in 3A, and Heritage Hall took care of business. I can give you a scoring recap. Robert Imbro with a 2-yard run made it 7-0 to start out. Then Peyton Ernest, a 34-yard catch from Robert Imbro, made it 14-0, and then Peyton Ernest again with a 22-yard catch from Jackson Jobe, made it 21-0. Then the second quarter, Robertson for the He has a 1-yard run for John Marshall, makes 21-7. Then Philip Smitherman with a 15-yard run to make it 27-7. With the extra point, they tried to go for the 2-point conversion, didn't work. And then Stevens scores on a 75-yard bomb from Shells. A nice throw and catch. That makes it 27-14, and then Heritage Hall just started taking over from there. They stopped the Chargers, and then on the first play, they backpedal into the end zone, and it's a safety. Hardy Bowers tackles Shells in the end zone, makes it 29-14. And then Philip Smitherman with a 2-yard run, 36-14. Smitherman with a 4-yard catch from Joe makes it 43-14. We have the defense in there, and then Gavin Freeman starts stripping the ball from everybody. Joe Washington picks it up and runs a fumble recovery, 50 into the end zone to make it 50-14. And that's our final here. Philip Smitherman is going to be our player of the game as we are looking for him on the field. The team is ringing the bell right now as it was a hard-fought game, but John Marshall just couldn't seem to get enough consistency to compete with the Chargers. So 50-14. Very well played. I think Coach Bogert's got stuff to work on with his team. It's going to be the penalties that they had all night. They were just very costly in a lot of ways, but the Chargers still prevailed, and they looked very good doing it, but I think they can play a lot better, and they're going to need it. They got Perkins next week, who is a very good team. Currently, I don't believe they have lost in 3A, and so they're going to go up against us. And then after that, we have Bridge Creek. Then Kingfisher is always a tough game. And then the Blackwell Maroons. And then the Manford Pirates is the way our schedule goes. Up next for John Marshall, they've got Blackwell Maroons at home. So we're going to try to get Rick Stevenson down there to find Philip Smitherman and give him an interview and tell him what a great game he had, because he did have one. I feel like he had twice as many yards, but they were negated by penalty. But he's still a very impressive game. He had 1, 2, 3 touchdowns and at least one called back. So join us next week. We will be at Perkins on the Friday night before OU Texas. And it will be a good one. So if you can't come out to Perkins to support the Chargers, please watch Charger Vision. I think it'll be Max Chard and myself that will be calling the game. So I see Philip running over to track down Rick for an interview. We'll get him set up in just a second. But your Heritage Hall Chargers, 50-14. It was a tough game, and it was very physical, but the Chargers came out on top, played very well. We're waiting to see if they can get them hooked up and interviewed on the field. We're going to run to commercial, and while they're getting set up, and then we'll be back with Rick Stevenson interviewing Philip Smitherman, our player of the game.
In a world full of distractions, achieve attention driving a brand new Mercedes-Benz from Mercedes-Benz of Oklahoma City. Like the totally new, completely redesigned 2020 GLE 350 SUV. Available with 7-passenger seating, a new infotainment system, and supreme luxury. Get yours now during the Mercedes-Benz summer event.
View all of our best offers online at mercedes-benzofokc.com.
Welcome back to Potberry Memorial Field. I'm Mark Carlin, trying to get Rick Stevenson set up with Philip Smitherman and get him. It looks like they were going to try to interview on the field. We're having a little technical difficulty, but he's going to try to make it up here to the booth so we can chat a little bit about what an excellent game he had. I got him for 3 touchdowns, 1 called back from penalty. And he was all over the place on defense as well. And by the way, he plays special teams and gives them good field position every chance they get. So he and Rick are getting up here. We're going to try see if we can get them in the booth for a little interview. If you're still with us, it's 10:50, and we appreciate it. Had a little weather delay, a lot of penalties, some technical difficulty. We're working out all the kinks. I'm going to bring in Rick Stevenson right here, and Philip Smitherman's going to sit down right there with him and talk about the game.
Yes, sir.
All right, here you go, Rick.
I don't know how I'm working, but we'll see.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Rick Stevenson here with our player of the game, Philip Smitherman.
Ooh.
Philip, I know you're worn out from running up the stairs now. What was harder, the game or running up the stairs?
That's a close one. That's a close one right there.
So, I mean, this was the score was 50-14, but it really was a tougher game. What would you say about this game?
Oh, man, that's a great team right there. So many great athletes. And we really made a lot of, I think we did a great job, but, myself, all of us, and I'm hard on myself, but we made a lot of mental mistakes, I think, and that made it. We could have separated a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
But made a lot of mental mistakes. So we're going to get on that in the film, watch that, improve on it. I'm so proud of our line, our secondary, Davis Duncan especially. That's a talented receiver, number 2.
Yeah,
Davis
did a good job on him.
He had one play, just went over his head. It's tough. I should have been there to help. But, he did a great job on him all night. Jade Williams and Peyton. Peyton's going to be fine, but, did a great job toting the rock. It's just a great team effort.
Yeah, it was. And you were, credited with 3 touchdowns, but I think you scored 5 or 6. But a couple of those mental errors, like you said, the holding calls and such, brought them back. But you were all over the field, and that's why we named you player of the game, because you had an impact on every side of the ball, both offense, defense, both sides of special teams. You're making plays, tackling. You were, changing the field position, with your return. So what would you say about your play tonight?
Oh, well, I mean, that's, like I said, I'm happy about how I played, but it's credit to coaches and teammates. My line, literally half the runs I had, I didn't see anyone for the first 20 yards. And that's just me, trusting my speed, getting outside, and then using my vision to make cuts. But they did such a great job blocking for me, and then defensively, it's just all effort. Our coaches, Coach Adams is going to put us in the right spots unless we make a mental error. But for the most part, a lot of it can be rectified by effort. And I thought that our defense did a great job overall, just giving great effort tonight, and that showed.
And it looked like on offense, you all were doing a lot of misdirection. We were saying it looked like you were trying to take advantage of their aggressiveness and speed going the opposite direction, and you had a number of those handoffs or whatever you call them, quick little pitches where you ran. Everyone's going to the right and you went to the left, and had a lot of success with those plays too. Is that part of the game plan?
Oh, well, just like I said, our coaches are going to take advantage of every defense that we play. And it's just my job to do what I can do, get behind the big boys. Melvin and them sealed them off, and I just went around the edge. Yeah. But a lot of times they didn't see it coming, and that's a testament to our just great coaching staff.
Well, good. You've had a big week this week. I know you had the article about you on Fox News, and then on their website as well. But then also Homecoming King. So congratulations for being Homecoming King tonight too. So it was all around. What does that honor mean to you?
Oh, well, it's just. I appreciate, the support from everyone in the school. One thing I do take very seriously is just being kind to everyone I meet. And the past couple of days, I've had people, come up to me and just talk about, I appreciate you for whatever. And you don't think about how little it can do when just giving someone a nice look or a hug.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or,
I
hello.
agree 100%.
And I guess people appreciate me for who I am, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, good. It says a lot about you. That your peers think highly of you, the faculty thinks highly of you, obviously coaches think highly of you, and Harvard thinks highly of you. So congratulations with that too. And any last words you want to say?
Love you, Mom.
All right, just saw her mom on the field giving him. She was happy for you, holding your banner and everything. So congratulations on a great game, great day, great week, great season. Let's hope it continues.
Yes, sir.
All right, so for Mark Carlin and Philip Smitherman, I'm Rick Stevenson, and we are going to sign off. And Charger Pride, everybody.